when you clean up the boss's mess.
Well, how is the boss mess? Like, you'd think you'd do the same thing on the radio pretty much every day. What would change?
Alright.
You see, you know that thing where like you schedule stuff and you make the schedule proper and you check things. Even if there's ads, you deal with that stuff.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't.
Oh, that makes it tough to do that.
Yeah.
He should go work for Yukito.
They couldn't afford it.
You know what would be better is if he went to go work on this brand new game that Sam would like to remind people that they can help back. It's called HSD.
Oh! No, I don't want him stuff.
Oh, that's rude, Seth.
It sounds like he can't schedule for shit. Why do I want that?
Oh no, Dan can. The things he's got from last week and that.
Oh, I was talking about Dan. I was talking about Dan's boss.
Oh. I thought
thought
you were gonna hire Dan.
No, Dan works in Canada. I don't need Canadian content.
But
then HSD could be CanCon.
yeah, it could be CanCon. It could
I
be
suppose it would be like 50% Canada content then.
Let's see. I have to find the latest rules compilation.
It hasn't changed. I haven't uploaded anything for a while.
It's the latest 1.12.1.
Yeah.
That's actually what I was looking for. So I have like a folder that I don't throw away your rules because I'm a jerk. So I can be like, you had this. I throw nothing away. Kleptomaniac Sam. All right. So we are not having Hat Dan tonight. We are not having Blackie tonight because fortunately Blackie is in a state of that. I am probably, and this is not going to be something that I'm probably going to let Blackie veto, as I'm just going to put Blackie into this bubble of he will crash in at some point, but there will no longer be the unconscious body following you from room to room, because that seems to be causing a lot of issue because of the fact that you guys have to worry about somebody who is unconscious. So,
don't have to worry about said body.
at the point that he can show up again, transcendent magic can happen, and he can just fly through a wall.
Just walk in there.
On a TTI planet, anything can happen.
Can I get candy?
Anything but that.
No, that could happen in the realm of possibilities, but it won't.
Can we go to the realm of possibilities?
In the realm of possibilities, which is at the very bottom of the ocean in Europa. And you're not probably going to go there. Or if we can throw Cindy off a high cliff where she's convinced she's going to die.
Well, Cindy's fairly convinced she's going to die on a regular basis, so...
Yeah, so just throw Cindy off a high cliff.
Just add greater detail to her death, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Get it really working for her. Okay, so who amongst the four of you that are here are going to give me a recap?
I was really counting on Dan to do that.
Oh.
Can we just, like, have him, like, mumble it out in his sleep and go with whatever he says as canon?
Alright, fine. Nobody wants XP. Oh, wait. Toby,
I didn't get XP last week anyway. I ain't doing shit.
you had XP last week. You got the same amount as everyone else. Which was, I think, 1.
Insufficient XPs.
Okay, nobody wants to do a recap.
As far as I can remember, it was pretty much we were on the ship. We started the process of crashing. We crashed. I almost drowned because robot bat at swimming. And then we got picked up by Progenitus.
You were saying...
Or not IRPF. No,
Actually,
not IRPF. TTI.
Yeah, TTI.
No, IRPF. They were TTI.
TTI. It's the TTI
Yeah,
police
that's
force,
TTI.
though. Because it wouldn't be IRPF, technically. It'd be TTI's hired goons.
I thought you said it was IRPF.
She never said that.
I never confirmed it was IRPF. You guys started panicking that it was IRPF. It was never actually confirmed by me. But it is actually a TTI ship. So you guys are on a TTI sled boat type thing, currently going across the water. Many of you are, trying to be tended by. There are, medics that are tending you because you were, exposed to the elements in a terrible way. So
in need of medicing?
Huh?
We are in need of medicing?
You're in need of medicing. One of the TTI-looking officers is actually going to crouch down to Mordecai. I'm going to get the name right, because you and I have different names for this character, will eventually drive me to drink. He crouches down to Mordecai and goes, "So, what's the story? Were you the pilots? What were you doing on that ship?"
Who do we blame for this bullshit?
You look like somebody that knows what's going on.
You look like somebody with an unconscious player who you can blame for stuff.
So, no accent, no friend. So, okay, here's the situation. Trying to recover information from a group of ne'er-do-wells around Saturn. Ne'er-do-wells got themselves blown up, crashed on planet. Planet contained giant bugs that look like exonymphs that were doing something. Got off planet after repairing ship. Got picked up by the Progenitus ship. They knocked all of us out. Next thing we know, ship is crashing into the ocean, and there's one of those giant dead bugs. And all the escape pods are gone. Then we get picked up by you.
Guy gives you a very flat look and goes, "ID."
Then he says you get no experience for that recap.
I actually go inside my vest and pull out my actual...
fit?
Well, it fits inside.
I'm a mongoose. I am like one level up from a
like a
ferret.
turtle.
Like a little turtle, you just gotta retract.
I'm a slinky. No, instead of going to the outside of the vest for a pocket, I go inside the vest and pull out my TTI identification.
Okay, is this an actual identification, Toby?
Yes, it's his identification for...
you?
Yes, it is Herald Material Recoverer.
Ah, what's your material recoverer? Good.
Yes, he's the
Well, I
Herald
just
of
need to run your
Material
IDs really quick. If everybody can hand over their IDs, I'll start double-checking your story.
Wendy puts her hand up, and then she puts her actual hand up.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ID.
2 girls are with me. Don't worry about them.
I'm afraid I need to worry about them.
There's a situation involving them right now, and we need to get them checked out first.
That's fine, but if there's a situation involving
they don't
them,
have
I need
ID.
You don't need to see their papers. You have to wave your hand properly, Toby.
Alright, why do they not have ID?
Because in all likelihood, they were abducted from a ship, their parents were killed, and everything that was on that ship is now currently on... What moon were we on?
Flammable moon.
Flammable. We haven't actually said the name of it now.
Okay, kids, who's your parents?
They've exploded.
They both simultaneously break down into existential crying.
I think it was a test too.
Okay, he's gonna kind of hand them both a blanket again, and then he's going to walk over and crouch next to Belle for a bit to talk to her.
Go ahead, Sam. Talk to yourself.
Okay. Whisper.
No, I want to hear it.
Actually, you know what? I want search checks for you guys to listen in on the conversation.
Could not Toby have done a manipulation check to get this guy to stop poking around?
He's unfortunately doing his job right now.
The answer is no.
The ship just crashed.
That's the whole idea behind manipulating people, is getting them to not do their jobs. That's the very point of manipulation.
Alright, so how would you... Because in order to manipulate this guy, you would have to do something that he would, like, be really easy... You can't just go, I manipulated him. There need to be like some money changing hands or something good.
Go on, Toby.
I was trying to use the I was trying to use the I am a higher ranking officer in this company than you are voice, but unfortunately it didn't come out that way.
Well, use the I have more money than you voice. That one works better.
Also, it helps a lot if you have the money on hand to give to him.
Yeah.
I thought we did.
You guys do
We
have
just
money.
made like 160 last night, yeah.
I ain't paying this fucker.
Okay.
Let's check.
Yeah,
I want to see what he's talking
alright.
about.
He starts asking Belle, for her ID, and Belle goes, I don't think I ever actually got issued ID.
That used to come as little
I didn't get entered in any of the systems when I was born, as far as I know. And he's just getting this kind of hard look on his face, and he looks over at the girls. He's looking over at
Lindsay nods.
So he's gonna kind of, he's got one of those little flip note pads. It's all digital, and he's gonna flip it really quick after writing something down. Then he's gonna go over and he's gonna crash next to Alton and go, "So, ID, tell me you have some."
Cindy, in the meantime, is just like,
I don't think I even have my wallet anymore. I've been through 3 crashes in the last week.
Do you have your ID number for your corp?
If I can remember.
See, right now, I want to make the racist comment from the GTI guy of you're a walking computer, but I'm not going to, because that's racist and untrue.
He's just going to shrug if the guy gives him a lung up. Honestly, I got electrocuted once or twice, so I think probably a little bit of damage.
Okay. I'm just going to have you checked out a bit, because they might be able to figure out who you are by doing a body scan, because these look like some fairly, well done parts. I mean, I have to say, beautiful chassis, by the way. That's amazing.
Ooh.
My boyfriend
I think
loves
he's
that.
gay. He is.
He gives you security stuff. He's just going to take our pictures and post us on Facebook so the system tags us.
We'd let that happen.
And then he's going to go to the front of the vessel where the rest of the people are, and they will begin their chattering up there.
Belle.
Yeah.
Do we have to escape from this ship as well?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could bribe them or something. I don't know.
We're at a supreme disadvantage, bro. We're not in orbit. We've never crashed a ship while flying below radar before.
We almost did. We went up and then we brought it down.
This almost implies failure.
If we crash on this ship, won't we just go into the ocean again?
Okay, so we wait until we're over the city and then we crash the ship.
Doesn't that qualify as a terrorist action?
Oh no, I don't speak jive.
Fair enough. I
Are
guess
they talking loud enough they could be overheard?
But I am talking at exactly the volume I am talking at.
So yeah, Belle's responding loud enough with the girls.
There's a whole lot of putting the hand to the side of the face so that somebody clearly couldn't hear them.
Oh, we'll turn his head and go, yeah, it is a issue, terrorist thing.
No. Well, I don't want to be a terrible.
Oh. Are we gonna get in trouble for not having IDs?
Wouldn't we have to be identifiable in order to be in trouble?
That's true.
I'll just let Lise lean back, just looking when she's asks if they're going to get in trouble. He goes, "You won't. I will."
Wait a minute. What if we just call home?
Yeah, with I think Pretty Princess with the.
Oh, I bet it would do something.
I think that's
maybe
along the lines of repossess you, given that you don't exist currently as anything other than, well, what you are currently.
Okay, I'm really good at not getting caught. I've discovered this.
I guess we can see what they plan on doing with us and use that as a ace in the whole thing.
Harold's leaning back and going, "You don't call them. They won't come to pick you up. They'll come to eliminate you.
Why? We're
That's
expensive.
You're expensive, but you're also a very, very gigantically huge legal liability."
That was
What is fat?
No, I'm calling you trouble.
Well, we do that.
Honestly, worst comes to worst, they claim you're defective and they just, rewire everything in your brain pan.
No.
I'll melt you down for parts, one or two.
These two could get them shut down.
So, doesn't that mean we also have a bit of sway if we're already in custody?
No.
Here's the trick. The person with the much bigger gun and the much bigger arsenal is the person who has the sway. Right now, you've got you and TTI who probably doesn't give a shit about you. I can almost guarantee they've got more guns.
The boat skimmed by the water for a while as you guys are talking. And you can see a large, kind of a docked area, like very similar to what happened in a previous game where we had a dock on the water where the ships go in.
Is a dock on a bay?
It's sitting on the dock of a bay.
Is there a giant sub with a bunch of IRPF piling into it?
No, thankfully not. But it is a very busy dock with a lot of organized looking uniformed people on it.
Well, I guess we're just gonna wait this out.
As the dock gets closer, the gentleman that was taking your information comes to the back again. And he approaches Harold. And he doesn't seem to be trying to be very covert about talking to you, Harold. He goes, so, you have at least 3 people with you that have no record, as far as I can tell. 2 of which are small children, and 1 is an exceedingly attractive young woman.
Well,
What kind of trafficking are you doing, sir?
I'm not doing any trafficking. I'm doing recovery.
Cindy would lean over to Belle and be like, he thinks you're a young woman.
Belle looks like she's like almost hurt, but not. Kind of like, oh, compliment, nice.
Because clearly the exceedingly attractive one is yours truly.
Oh.
I think you'll find that they're referring to me.
I think you'll find that I've got a leg up on you.
Oh, you mean an arm? Okay.
No, she has to hand it to me because that was pretty.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he goes. So you're not involved in some kind of trafficking because you do realize this is raising some red flags to me. I mean, it looks like you may have something over this woman and her children, or are these hybrids?
Just waiting for him to offer. Do you want to be involved in some trafficking? Because you got some good merch. Like, can I hook you up?
You know, I'm just saying. Before I have to go talk to my boss, this is going to be a lot of paperwork for me, and I don't like paperwork. But I feel like you could ease my conscience, and maybe there weren't any survivors.
Oh God.
I'm looking him dead in the eye.
He looks
I
like
don't kill him, right?
Son, these are rescuees from a trafficking situation. My job, my mission, was to recover as many abducted people off of that pirate ship as possible through any and all means necessary. There are 50 more children out there, and you're trying to extort money from me?
Mindy puts her hand up.
Okay, he's just gonna kind of put his hands up. Okay, we'll play it your
Now,
way.
I
mean, if
want to speak to your boss.
I just
right
was
now,
trying to
son.
avoid some unnecessary paperwork for
Mindy!
a very busy man.
I will deal with your paperwork.
Mindy, you gotta
Just
put
looks
the
over
other
and
arm.
goes, if it's all the same to you, I can just leave.
Mindy's waving her hand even more frantically.
Mindy, stay. Put your hand down for the time being.
Put up your other hand. It's the one they can see.
Oh!
Get your boss on the line.
Oh,
There are many
you'll be
problems
seeing
right
him
now.
in due time, sir. Don't worry.
Not due time.
Your time.
Sir,
I'm
I
actually
would just like to
manipulating him
say,
now.
I don't have an association with the rude man that's making you angry.
Oh, I just.
Mindy, shut up, child. You. And I turn back.
Rude man.
I'm sorry, sir.
Your
Are
boss,
you going to
now.
be getting hostile?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to
I feel
tell
like
you.
you're getting hostile, sir.
Get your boss.
Oh, don't worry, sir. We will make sure you go through every single bit of our process here.
I'm pulling out my toggle and
Going for a firearm.
What?
do we really want to go through this?
Trust me,
You
sir.
have
We
my
are going
record.
to make
You know what
sure
I'm
that you
capable
go through
of.
every single bit of our process here.
Okay, so I'll just put it up to various people that you tried to extort money from me, and I will see your career so far down that you'll be singing and swimming with the orcas.
The canine smiles, and you can just see your rows of teeth. He goes, "Welcome to the back end of Europa. We'll see who cares."
Sir, I care.
Oh, Melon Ball Industries will care, son.
Who names their company Melon
Names our
Ball?
company Melon Ball. And who cares
Majority
about Melon
Melon
Ball?
Ball.
That's not the city that you're in. Good luck, buddy.
I'm actually typing into my toggle.
Okay.
I feel like somebody had to make a check for some part of that conversation.
Intimidation? What would that be? Manipulation?
Well, I mean,
Manipulation.
It's just like what was the goal there?
And what was your goal there? Because were you trying to what were you trying to
He
get
was
him?
trying to extort money from me, and I was trying to tell him that was a very bad idea, and to let things happen the way they should.
Which
and
the way
actually,
they should would be him sending you through the process, because he was trying to get you out of the process and get some money for it. But
So basically, you succeeded.
you succeeded, really, because you're getting the process now. Because he's saying, "Don't worry, sir. You're going to get every part of the process."
Process them.
Because see, he was going to say, "Hey, if you sneak me some money, I'll sneak you off base." But
I'm sorry, Harold has slightly bigger issues right now, and being snuck around is not conducive to them.
Well, our issues are fairly small, so we're all for being snuck around. I'm gonna walk up to him and like hold a little money behind my tail.
what was that, Kronos?
After they walk off, I was gonna look at them and just go, I mean, this is the nicest way I could say it, but honestly, if they don't kill you by the end of this, I'm like...
Sir, please come back. Damn it.
Unfortunately, two of you are small children that, really can't negotiate with.
Okay, since I'm doing everything wrong, I'm just going to be quiet from this point forward.
I was gonna say, I'm just generally playing a character who's a bastard, actually.
Alright, so you guys get into the docking area, and then they are going to have several armed fellows start leading each of you off. They are going to take you into a medical area, make sure that you're treated further for any hypothermia or any other damages you might have occurred. The doctor that will see Mindy will discuss, did you need that arm attached?
Yeah. I mean, I guess having a rubber arm's cool. I'd like my own arm, but I think we lost that on the ship that exploded.
Okay, well, they're gonna say, well, as soon as they get your medical stuff confirmed for your Medicare through whatever corp you're with, they'll get right on that. And then they are going to start having each of you go through a debriefing.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So they are going to start with Alton. Alton, you are brought in to two investigative-looking guys, and they are going to ask you to sit.
Call them to sit.
So
Then they ask you to stand.
what can you tell us about your situation and how you got into it? I see you've been electrocuted, and you seem to be having troubles recalling.
A little bit, yeah. Well, that's the first thing I can remember of the trip was you're taking the ship from here, from actually.
Do you have
here
your
to...
toggle on you?
Toggle's kind of built into everything at this point.
Well, we can have a doctor look at that, and or you could send us a message real quick, and we can get your information from that.
Things been spritzing out on me all the time though. So I don't know
Well,
if it's gonna
they'll
work.
definitely have the doctor take another look at that then.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll a manipulation check for Kronos.
I do actually. It's just like very hard. Jesus. Unfortunately, I have no points in, so I might be fucked.
Yeah. But you'll have to deflect this somehow, so you'll have to say, oh, well, it's a crap model anyway, or I can't log in or something.
Mm-hmm. It was like, I don't know, I'm having trouble logging in that. And let's see, I don't know any other bonuses, so it's community exert.
Yeah, community exert. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll help you figure that out. I'm sure that'll be fine.
I appreciate it.
But what can you tell us from when were you electrocuted? Do you remember what all happened?
Well, we ended up crashing on some weird little moon, and when people I was with were able to finally get us together and get us into a vehicle so we could try and get away from the crash to try and find help, I was at the controls and the panel electrocuted me from the storm. I was out for a good, I don't know, half a day or so. Only got kind of intermittent memory of the whole thing. After that, we ended up kidnapped by pirates. Their ship crashed. And then we ended up picked up by a progenitus, and then that's the ship they crashed here.
Sam is determined to get her summary from the previous.
How did you know?
No one wants to do a recap. I'll make you all do a recap.
No one gets XP for it. Okay, he's gonna nod and go, so you were kidnapped by progenitus?
Well, they seem to be pretty bent on getting all the sleep and then looking us all over. I don't really know one way or the other. I ended up being brought to by the Beaver, and then shortly after that we were crashing.
The beaver.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't remember seeing a beaver. Oh, wait. Are those the two? Oh, okay. Okay. He's conferring with the other guy. Yeah, okay. We got those two people, and Med, they're both out. Okay, and do you know any of these people's names?
I have to admit, I'm not the sort of person who learns about other people.
I'll be honest, I've been calling them most of the nicknames. I know the Beaver, I usually call him Short Stack.
How long have you been traveling with these people?
But out of character, Sam, how long's the rough period?
It's only been about a day.
No, actually, it's been a couple days.
We've had a few days.
It's about.
I think
it's about
overall we've had 4. Oh,
It's
3.
been 3 or 4, yeah. Actually, it's been 4 because of the downtime, so yeah, 4.
Between that and travel between like areas now, wouldn't it have been longer? Or no? Were we that close
So,
to Europe?
over these days, you don't know any of their names?
You
I
don't
really
even
have to learn names, in all honesty.
the depth of my apathy.
Give me a good manipulation check here. Let's try that again. We'll see if he believes you. He's suspicious of this. Okay. But do you have any idea what your name is at all?
Never much cared for myself.
Is there something they
Honestly,
call
I'm
you?
about to- No, one's been calling me Frank an awful lot.
Okay. Well, listen, Frank, we're gonna have you go back to Med, and they're gonna just take a good look at that internal toggle of yours and see what we can figure out. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for being cooperative.
Internally, I can just imagine all just like, shit!
Yeah.
He's just redistributing the porn files up front so they can just scare them away from anything dangerous.
That's terrible. All right.
I'm assuming they've done the smart thing and disarmed us by now.
Oh yeah, they've disarmed everybody.
Okay.
We all got poked at already anyway,
Getting
so.
poked at, so.
I'm already disarmed.
Oh!
Alright, we're going to do...
They might actually be arming you right now, we're not sure.
My God.
Mordecai, or Harold, they're going to bring you in next. And, the two investigators are going to sit down with you. So we see here that you are with which corp did you say, Tobes?
He popped out. He may be trying to get his thing to reboot. There it is.
Oh.
Can you hear us now?
Toby?
He's trying to get the speaker to pick up. Dupe?
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay! So they're gonna bring you two different investigators are sitting across the table from you. I understand you came in with the Progenitus ship. Could you tell us how you came to be on there, sir?
First, your names.
I'm dossier interviewer and
Sounds like shit. I didn't plan for this contingency.
alright, Fracas investigator. I don't know because the thing is, I'm trying to think of TTI naming conventions, and it's actually one of the most foreign ones for me.
Isn't it Icelandic sound name and then job title?
Yes.
Yeah, but the job title only really matters if it's something particularly important.
Bractus.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's Bractus and Soldis.
From the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Okay. First off, whoever the dog is you have on your recovery boat tried to extort money from me. Not cool. Second, we ended up on that the Progenitus ship as it was a recovery from a sinking vessel. I think that would be the proper term.
They look really confused. What do you mean?
I'm trying to think of the proper term, out of character, the proper term for a vessel that is failing in space.
Well, since it eventually sank in a frozen ocean, I suppose we'd call it a capsicle?
Are you talking about the
no.
Progenitus, or are you talking about the
Little ship we came up in.
Oh,
Vessel in distress.
yeah.
Just go with that.
Because
It's
you're
good enough.
basically rescued from a vessel in distress, right?
We were picked up from a vessel in distress.
Right. And how did your vessel become to be in distress?
Because the vessel it was on blew up.
Okay.
And then the reactors on that vessel failed, causing us to crash into one of Saturn's moons, which is undergoing a very bad terraforming incident.
Okay, and who was driving at the time that the Progenitus ship impacted our dome?
Were they under the influence of any...
I have no idea, but the crew was all dead. That I could see.
I understand many of them died. We're kind of waiting for the autopsy report. It sounds
decapitation.
Yeah, we're trying to find out if that happened before or after the impact.
Before.
Okay, and did you see it happen?
No, but there was no one on the ship when we finally woke up.
Okay, so you were unconscious when the ship was falling.
Yeah, after being gassed by those assholes.
Okay. Do you know if the pilot was perhaps imbibing anything or under any kind of experimental drugs?
Which pilot? The Progenitus
pilot,
pilot or the Beaver?
Yes, we're researching, of course. You know the unplanned landing.
I have no idea about the Progenitus pilot. I never met the guy. I only saw two of their crewmen who were in full environmental hazard suits when they picked us up.
Okay, but they picked you up. Okay. Now, who all do you have with you? Do you know their names?
Let's see. The only ones...
We have two people unconscious. I believe one is of a rodentia nature. Actually, both are rodentia. One seems to have a micromorphism. Could you identify those two? Well, we haven't been able to talk to them since they're unconscious.
There's a bat that they've been dragging around with them. I have never found out his name. There is a beaver. I think his name is Tycho or Tychus.
Tychus. Okay, we're writing that down. Thank you. Okay. The cog with you. Do you know his designation? I understand he has amnesia as a result of being struck by lightning.
Struck by lightning?
Yes, he's been struck by lightning and cannot remember his name. We're gonna have medical.
I've seen him I've seen him blown across the room grabbing something.
Okay, so you can actually confirm that he's been struck by lightning.
I can't say if it was lightning or ship systems, but he's been fried a couple times.
Okay,
but I've just been referring to him as Cog.
That is an interesting term there. They make some notes.
Yeah,
Vaguely
when you get
racist.
someone who's that big of an asshole, you just don't bother.
Veiled racism.
Okay. Well, I suppose we just called somebody human, it would be alright, wouldn't
I
it?
guess we can human, yeah, okay.
No, because this is more equivalent to us going, "Hey, black."
To be fair, they probably, since it's the same ones who talked to Al, they probably noted that he called the micro short stack, and probably already know he's not that good a person to be around.
Alright,
Nick
so...
Brown called the Bunny Carrots an entire movie, and nobody gave him any shit for it. I'm just saying.
So, this Bell woman and the two children, do you have any idea how they came onto the Progenitus ship?
They were recovered from a pirate vessel that was orbiting that moon.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, the pirate vessel intercepted their ship. And my job was recovery.
Do you have your contract?
Not on me.
Okay. Well, if they were, you said that was somewhere out, which moon? Because it changes which jurisdiction they fall under.
I honestly don't know what moon that was on.
Alright, well, we'll see what the black box is.
I was kind of blind in that entire scenario.
We'll be talking to them and see if we can find out the origin point of their parents. That might help us figure out which IRPF organization to get in contact with. So you can't tell us anything about what caused the pilot to crash into the dome, or
as decapitation.
Okay.
From the way the body was flung about the control cabin of that ship, he was probably dead long before that ship hit atmosphere.
Okay. Now, did you bring any foreign fauna with you?
Do you have any fruit to declare?
We didn't bring anything knowingly. Unfortunately, the nymph that they're using on that moon seems to have undergone an unexplained genetic evolution and may have become quasi-sentient.
So you think that there may be some sort of contaminant or
I honestly believe what caused the decapitation of the crew was two of those things hiding away in a couple of people we picked up.
Now, you say they hide away in people.
Honestly, if it's anything like a nymph, they might have laid eggs.
The guys behind the table seem to kind of scoot slightly back from you. Yeah, we're gonna have you.
Before you go any further, the only one I know of who was captured by those things and is still alive is the bat.
Yeah, but you were unconscious on that ship, right?
With... God damn it. with a cannula down my throat. I had a respirator in when I woke up.
Yeah, but there is a time period you're not aware of?
About 6 hours, which would be greater than, I believe it was 6 hours.
We're just, for safety. Just to make sure you're going to be fine. We just want you to go back to medbay.
Don't bullshit me, son.
And he kind of looks at you and goes, I'm not bullshitting you, sir. This is for your safety and ours. If there is actually something inside of you, we should actually try to get it out now.
Here's the thing. I think a fully grown adult of that species used the escape pods and is currently somewhere on Europa.
You see, that would also be very complicated and upsetting for us to deal with. Several escape pods did go launching around in atmosphere. We are currently recovering them. There's nobody in the first two that they found, though. They're
probably decoys.
Having to dig out some of the other ones out of the snow. Like I said, let's just have you hang out in medbay. Your friends are there. We need to talk to a couple more people. Make sure we dot all of our I's. We just, the process can take a little while. We got to get in contact with Mars. It can sometimes take a little, a couple days. It's gonna be okay.
Mars? Why do you need to contact Mars?
Well,
the Spire is here on Europa.
We have at least 2 people that are adults that do not have information, and one of them has told me they never told our officer that they were never actually registered. So we do need to
odds are she might have been kidnapped by said pirates at a very young age.
If that is, we do need to contact Mars to see if we can try and backtrack if there's a missing person. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. But I will also say this. If you cannot locate family for all 3 of them, the Melon Ball family will be willing to take them on as family members.
Of course, sir. I can put you on the list of possible people for that. As of course, TTI already has such a vested interest in this lovely little family. We wouldn't want them to go without medical care, and we will definitely be looking to intervene on their behalf.
I'd love to think that there's like a public list of who wants to adopt this, and they put up Belle's picture like in the swimsuit edition or something. Come forward if you wish to adopt.
Okay. And he's going to go ahead and lead you back to medical. They're going to kind of keep you in kind of like a little bubbled area in medical, and you notice they're taking a lot more care, and the doctors seem a lot more jumpy after this conversation near certain unconscious bodies. Like, every time the badger moves, that doctor leaps like 2 feet.
Somebody badger. 3 guns are drawn.
Or not the badger, the beaver. Whenever the beaver moves, the doctor leaps like 2 feet. Because they're convinced the beaver or the bat could explode into monster. Cindy and Mindy, the 2 of you guys are led down into a darkened corridor and into a surprisingly bright room with adorable little like cartoonish people like colored all over the place. Yeah, they bring you in together, and there is stuffed animals everywhere, and it's just like there's little cushions on the floor, and 2 really lovely young ladies come in and sit down and go, "Hi, kids.
Mindy?
How are you doing?"
Is this where we die?
I think so.
Oh.
Hey,
okay.
I understand the 2 of you have been just having a rough old time.
Lady, I've led a revolution. Don't take that tone with me.
It's true, we kind of did lead a revolution, didn't we? I hadn't really thought about that.
Just kind of smiles and goes, "So, my name is Karen. And
Hi, Karen.
Hi, and this is my friend Shell."
Hi, Shell.
The other one waves.
Karen, were you once an insect?
I don't think so, but if you believe in past lives, I guess it's possible. Now, what I would like to talk about...
Whoa, back up there. Past lives?
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Because we encountered an insect remarkably cheerful and very helpful before, and I just wanted to make sure that something weird hadn't happened.
Lady, do you believe in continuity?
Well, Well, you know, I have a lot of beliefs, and I don't really feel like it's appropriate for me to go over them with you. It's something that I think that, you know, your family should help shape. But
She
let's get
says
back
after
on
dropping the
basics.
past lives bomb.
Yep.
Well, hang on a second. You know, trust works both ways here.
All right. Pinky swear. And this is a seal vector. She's gonna hold up a finger.
Mindy holds up her stump.
Alright,
She does.
So, yes, I believe in continuity, and yes, I believe in past lives. I think that the world is a lot bigger and more important than we know, and that we should really just kind of embrace it. I mean, for all I know, I could be existing in the same timeline right now and doing different experiences, but that's still my soul somewhere. I think that the world is bigger and more imaginative than we give credit for.
So does that mean people that have maybe been killed aren't really dead and no one's at fault?
Maybe. I mean, it's still sad when people die. I mean, because you cut their experience short in that lifetime, and it's not something you want to have happen. But I like to think that they do go on, and they get to get more experiences as another person later.
Oh man, that's a weight off my chest.
All right,
Yeah, right.
so
All those people.
she kind of just gives this kind of quizzical look. So I just want to talk to you about your little friends that you're with. Now,
We only have one little friend. The other ones are pretty big.
okay, well, let's talk about your big friends. Okay, do you know the name of the big cog guy you travel with?
Ah, that's Al.
Al,
Yeah.
do you know his full name?
No.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's just Al.
Okay, Al, and where did you meet Al?
On a ship that was busy crashing.
Yeah, we were on an escape pod together.
Oh,
It's kind of just a lucky thing.
so was Al very nice to you?
It wasn't an escape pod, we were in lockers.
Oh, right, that shit. No, that's right, we were in lockers.
He put you in
Man,
a
that was
locker?
like it was so long ago.
Well, technically Ty put us in the lockers.
I thought we put ourselves in the
Now,
locker.
who's Ty?
Ty
He's
is,
the actual little friend.
yeah, he's a little friend.
Oh, he's Ty Caro. What's his? I'm sorry, they haven't really gotten his name here, but you call him Ty?
Yeah, short for Ticonderoga.
No, it wasn't Ty. It's really hard to say.
I'm pretty sure it's Ticonderoga.
Okay.
Yeah, I will go with that.
All right, Ticonderoga. Okay, got it. All right. So you say that he shoved you in a locker
To save us.
to save you. Okay.
Well, the ship was crashing and the lockers were armored, so, you know, it was
Okay.
pretty decent.
Where
It
were-
worked.
Where were your family during this?
Well, Dave exploded on an escape pod that the pirate shut down.
Okay,
should
so your
mention
father
that-
was Dave? Okay, write
No.
this down. Should say Dave.
Cindy
No.
this blank expression goes, that is a subject of long and protracted conversation.
Dave's not my dad!
Okay, who's Dave then?
Dave's not here.
Dave is Dave.
Okay, but why were you with Dave? Why weren't you with your family?
Dave was taking, well, he said he was taking me to my family.
Okay, now when did Dave?
That whole story is kind of rough now. Dave? When did Dave leave me?
No,
I mean, like...
when did Dave take you? Because you said he was
Oh,
taking
take
your
me?
family. When did you start traveling with this Dave?
She looks at Cindy. How many days out from Europa were we?
I don't even know if we were actually awake when we left. Like, can we confirm that we were sentient at that time?
Hey, DM, were we awake when we left?
Yeah. But by
How
the
long
way,
were we-
by the way, this
Yeah.
this NPC's got this like plates for eyes.
She's
Got wall-eyed, like, what the hell?
she's having this, like, you know, because they're not entirely certain how many of the memories are real at this point, so it's sort of like, yeah, like
How many days do we recall being on that ship?
All of them, because you guys were actually raised. Remember?
Well,
You've
no,
been
we
active for
recall,
a year.
yeah, we
Yes,
recall
but-
being raised. We don't
Yeah,
know
we
for
recall
certain
being-
that we actually were.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
actually,
but
you
ha-
actually were raised.
So wait, were we raised on that ship? I thought we were just on a transport liner.
No, you were raised somewhere on an
Somewhere
asteroid,
else.
but you met up with the liner, so you've been on it for like a week before.
Okay, I think, what, 5-6 days?
Yeah, about a week.
That's really boring. I lost track.
Okay. So all right. So you were traveling with Dave, and you said Dave exploded. Now,
Well,
what
it's
happened
escape
to
pods.
Dave? Can you show me? With this is Mr. Splody.
She'll look at what is it? Is this a doll?
It's a doll that has parts to fly off.
You can actually use your transcendent ability and make it blow up.
I was actually thinking about that.
Yes.
She sort of takes the doll, hops it along a bit, going, to the escape pods! Okay, we're safe in the escape pods, it's launching! Oh no! Pirates! And then she goes, and lights it on fire.
No lighter in hand, mind you.
The woman's eyebrow arches, but she doesn't seem visibly disturbed because she works for TTI.
and then Mindy looks vaguely sad. I miss Dave.
That was a remarkable
now-
simulation, though.
Do you know what a transcendent implant is, sweetie?
Isn't that like when somebody isn't comfortable with like the gender they were born as, and they decide that they want to be the other one?
No, sweetie. That's a pulse product. No, a transcendent implant is much different and much harder to get done. So,
More expensive.
Are you trying to sell us something?
no, I'm just saying. You see what you did there, where you made the fire happen?
Yeah, my magic.
That's what they call a transcendent implant, sweetie. So, like, you can probably do lots of things. Like, can you make larger fire explosions?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna need to get you checked out because that is a kind of a dangerous weapon. I'm kind of surprised your parents let you have that. Please don't use it in public places. It's not really nice. Okay.
We only use them in self-defense.
Okay, you both have.
Oh,
one
and to
then.
break a window.
There was
Over
that other
Cindy,
little
and she goes,
ball
"So,
thing.
sweetie, when you use your fire, be very careful with it. Okay."
She nods gravely and says, "Yes, ma'am. When I use my fire, I will be very careful with it."
Good. All right. So Dave died. He left without you. What kind of a person leaves without two adorable little girls like this? Now, were you traveling?
Dave wasn't hers.
Were you traveling with Belle at the time?
No.
Okay. And you say Dave wasn't traveling with achievement points over at Sydney? Wasn't traveling with you? Who were you traveling with, sweetie?
I actually forgot his name. We only knew him in the first two episodes.
Joe.
Was it like? Yeah, it was like a basic name. We'll go with Joe. I had a guy named Joe.
That was
He
Bob.
was kind of... Fair enough. I had a Bob. He was, he was kind of this kind of guy that I knew for a while and was supposed to be bringing me to my family. And he, met a similar explosive death.
Okay, so do you know who your family was, sweetie?
No, that was kind of the whole point. We were supposed to be... Now, hang on a second. Can we ask you a few things first before we keep going down this path?
Okay, sweetie.
She's gonna
Questions. That's smart.
put the leg up like she's doing the good cop bad cop thing. So assuming you can't figure out who we are and don't have any family for us, what happens to us?
Don't worry, sweetie. I'm pretty sure TCI will intervene and adopt you. And we'll make sure that you go to the finest family or child care provider.
So when you define finest family, does it equate to somebody who had the wealth and resources to control an entire fleet?
She gets this really confused look on her face.
Because that's what the level we've been on, lady.
Yeah, we turned that down, and I'm beginning to think we made a raw choice.
Yeah. Do you reckon we could have stopped that revolt?
That might have been a good idea.
I was thinking more, a roof over your head and, meals a day.
We were offered asteroids, personal asteroids.
Okay, and who offered you this?
Briefly, Dad.
Briefly, Dad. So, was there something...
What was his name?
Boss.
You know it, Cindy?
Belle would know. It was Belle's dad.
Yeah, it's Belle's dad.
Okay, so Belle has a father?
Had, past tense.
Okay, and he died?
He exploded. No, he didn't explode. Oh, I mean, his body exploded. But
He got shot.
Oh, it was
Stabbed,
stabbed.
actually.
Yeah, it was stabbed.
He was stabbed. They thought it was Hector, but it wasn't Hector. It was really another of his crew who betrayed him.
Alright.
And
Yeah, it
wanted...
was a mutant.
Who's Hector?
Oh, he's the
bat
bat.
friend.
Okay, he's the bat. Okay, now
We've got Ty and Al and Hector and Mordecai and Belle
And
and
who's
Cindy
Mordecai?
and me. Mordecai, he's the one that argued with the dog in the rescue vehicle, and I would like to say he said he was there to rescue us, but we rescued ourselves, and we have no official affiliation with him.
Okay, so you said that he's the guy that can't... We don't have a Mordecai listed. Is he Harold? I thought you said that you have Hector, right?
Hector's the bat. Ty is the short one. Al's the cog. Belle is the pretty one. Cindy is her. Mindy's me, and Mordecai is the what is he? He looks like a rodent, but it's not like a rodent.
Mongoose. You can't.
It's a mongoose.
Anything? Come on. We had the same books.
There's just so many of them.
Okay, so he identified himself as Mordecai to you.
Yeah. I don't know why he died to us. He said he worked for the people who made us.
Okay, and who are the people that made you?
Princess Company.
Yeah, you can
Pretty
look them up
princess.
anywhere. I think they're pretty important.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty important.
Not dad, kind of dad, had like tons, like 50. We met him. That was the revolt.
We were leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were cowards.
We're not entirely sure if we were good leaders. We never really found out how that ended.
Alright, and now, when you were on the Progenitus ship, let's just talk about that for a minute. Do you know if on the Progenitus ship, if the pilot maybe had a little bit to drink? Did he seem kind of,
We never met the pilot. I mean, when we met the people at the airlocks, they were fairly nice. You know, they put us to sleep, said they were going to help us, and then we woke up and it was all bad.
Totally didn't. They didn't put her arm on. They didn't help anything. I had a big tube on my neck, and I had to pull a tube out of her throat. And for a second, I was worried that Al had killed everybody again, but it wasn't actually him this time. And
okay, so Al has a history of killing people.
Oh, we all do. Except Ty.
Ty's remarkably clean on this front.
I mean, I've killed like, hang on, I've only got one hand.
We don't count the bug ones.
We don't count the bug ones?
No,
I still need another hand.
Oh, I'll help.
Can I have my arm yet?
We're gonna probably be working on that, sweetie. I mean, as soon as we get your citizenship finalized, we can make sure to get that done for you. Now, are you wanting to use the prosthetic, or are you wanting maybe a reprint?
Totally get the robot arm.
That's a really tough question, lady. It's like, I mean, you see all these characters in shows and such that have robot arms, and they look really, really cool, and you think, yeah, I wish I had a robot arm. But then you discover that, like, having your own arm missing feels really horrible, and you miss it, and, like, having a replacement arm just doesn't feel right. But I wonder if I feel that about a reprint as well, because, like, is that really my arm? And it's a tough question. Belle did get me a robot arm. I still got to pay her back. If I didn't have the robot arm, could we return it?
We could probably work something out for that. At least use it towards payment for the.
If I got a reprint, would that really be my arm?
It would feel like your arm. I mean,
do you believe in continuity of limbs?
I believe in phantom limbs, so possibly. It's just we have to convince the soul of your arm to get back into it.
Oh my god, what if it doesn't?
That's representation of a body that has a soul. Like, what happens when I cut my hair? Am I losing a part of my eternal existence?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want a haircut!
Alright.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Shell is in the corner just shaking her head. This is like, why do we let this woman talk? Alright, so... Alright, I am just going to want you kids to look through some pictures for me, and just give me, like, the first word that comes to your mind, and she's going to start throwing ink blots at you.
Death.
Death. mantis.
Oh yeah,
Is one mantis okay?
I can see it. That one's death.
We do have some weird animals they pulled out in cargo.
Wait. Yeah, that's right.
We did find an insect. We were told that they are dangerous, though, so we're going to be
No,
doing
mantis is
testing.
really friendly.
No, you can't. No, God, it's the bunny all over again. Don't do this to her. It'll crush her for weeks.
Well, you understand that, sweetie, that they're very dangerous, and apparently they've killed some people. Your
No, not mantis.
Your friend Harold has told us that they're very, very dangerous.
No,
so
the ones that killed people were like.
We're just going to keep it
these...
under observation for right now. We just want to see what
Don't
we
do
find
anything
out.
to mantis.
He's a hero.
Okay, so you're saying that the large mantis-like bug is actually not related?
It was a different thing entirely.
It's a different thing, yeah. Because the thing that were like, there were things on the ship. Oh, and the escape pods. Have you guys caught the escape pods?
They found a couple of them so far, sweetie. There's been nobody in the escape pod so far.
All right.
I'm not gonna stay
Cindy, help me with this impression, okay? So they look like vectors, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up, Cindy. Stand up.
She's gonna turn into Mecha Shiva.
Okay, and she's gonna move up behind Cindy, so it looks like Cindy has 4 arms. Only she looks like she only has 3 arms because Mindy is missing an arm. She's like, okay, so they look like this, yeah, but they're like insects, but they look like they're humanoid, but they've got 4 arms. I know we've only got 3 arms, but imagine we've got an extra one.
She sticks her tail out over there.
Yeah, like that, and first they're all like, rah, 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 and they try and eat you, and they like go for your brains. It looked like, because we found loads of people with like holes in their skulls, and that made me throw up.
No brains to speak of.
No brains. But then they become like really smart, and they like talk, and they try to be threatening, but then you can hear them in the background over the communications, and they're pretty clueless. It's just like talking to other vectors, and but they seem to be attacked by the other ones as well, which was really confusing because you'd think that they were all on the same side, but they weren't. And then there was one that was all like ladies, and the others followed him. But I thought those were the ones that would attack the ones that spoke, but apparently they didn't attack him. You're following this? You're not writing this down.
Yeah. Let me just write this down, sweetie. Okay, that's a lot to take in. Now, listen, we're just gonna get you back into medical. Here, why don't you each take one of these cute little stuffed animals and you just hug it whenever you
Can I have my pet back?
Yeah, we had some pets inside
We
the
just
little
need
box.
to make sure that they're safe. The doctors are gonna need to look you over. We're gonna just, check out your implants and make sure that you're safe to be in public. But we're hoping in the next, day or so, we're gonna hopefully get information back from our. We're gonna try and contact. You said Pretty Princess Company, right? Okay. We're gonna try and get a hold of them. Are they a blip creation company?
Well, Mordecai worked for him. You gotta be able to ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mordecai. You mean no? You mean Hector?
No, Mordecai. Do you have like
Harold.
photos of them that we can?
Yeah,
Who the hell? Who's Harold?
She's gonna hold up a series of pictures. She's first gonna hold up Hector and go, "Is this Hector?"
That's Hector.
Okay, and then she's gonna flip through to
He's head of the time.
She's
Be
gonna
kind.
flip to Ty, and she's gonna, and this is.
That is our master. Yes.
Mm-hmm. He was teaching us the ways of engineering.
Okay, so
Although I now have doubts that he's
this is
teaching
the
us,
man
but
who
I think-
locked you in the locker, right?
Yeah, and I think he's been responsible for like 2 crashes at least.
Okay, and this is Al,
Yeah.
right? And this is Harold.
No, that's Mordecai.
Okay, so this is Mordecai, and you say he works for Pretty Princess? Okay.
He brought along our pets.
He brought along the mantis.
No. Mantis was on the planet.
He was a later party join.
Yeah.
We got him as an NPC.
Mantis isn't so much as a pet as a friend.
Okay. Well, listen, sweetie. I'm gonna go talk to the doctors, and I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to your little buddy. Okay. I'm gonna tell them he's a pet and he wasn't related because we don't want him to get hurt. Okay.
Wait, are we talking about Mantis or Ty? Ty's not a pet.
He is unrelated, though.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you don't want me to tell them that Ty is okay. All right. Got this. She's gonna kind of smile. All right, so we're just gonna lead you back into medical, and we're just gonna have a couple more quick talks with some people, and we'll see if we get some information together. And then
And my arm.
yeah, and then she's gonna take you back to medical, and you will see the people in medical will see eventually they load up what seems to be kind of a mobile, like armored bubble thing that has Mantis in it, and they move it to the far side of medical.
She's waving at Mantis.
Mantis is doing the lean.
Yeah, lean.
Cindy's just
Alton
gonna be like,
and
"We are a
Harold,
danger to
both
our
of you
presence."
are requested at the same time to come in for Toxies.
Okay.
And you are, again, getting to see the same gentleman as before. It's going to just be Brackus and a female seal woman. And they motion for the two of you to sit.
I'm sitting down.
I'll move so as well.
So we're having a little bit of a problem here. There's some disparity between the information we're getting from everybody. Especially when we talk to the children. It comes up.
Which, in fairness, they are kids.
So, I understand your name is Al. And you've been traveling with the girls for quite some time. And they identify you as Mordecai and say that you work for Pretty Pretty Princess Corporation, which has apparently generated them.
Harold's looking. Mordecai, yes. Working for Pretty Pretty Princess is what I told them.
Okay, so your name is actually Mordecai?
No, my name is Harold Material Recoverer. Operational alias is Mordecai Averill Earhart.
Okay.
As for working for Pretty Pretty Princess created them. And has been selling them.
Okay, well, see, Blip Creation is legal for
as collector's items to the highest bidder. They are not produced as children or as babies. They are produced at their age, and they simply have a brain scan of some core model imprinted into them.
Technically still legal.
Actually, I thought it wasn't.
I think the only actual illegal part of us is the
unregistered part, really.
The fact that we've got the presidents and we're not
before being registered.
It's the being a collector's item thing. Yeah. Being sold as property as opposed to like adopted.
Yeah. But the method of printing us at this age and such is actually kind of on the okay-ish.
It is questionable because it's sort of like, why are you making them at that stage? But
not technically illegal.
Yeah, but it is illegal what they're doing. So they're kind of nod and go. So, but you had a bunch of pretty princess merchandise you were traveling with to sell.
I had the accessory pack, and he does the air quotations. They were given to me by a contact from another organization that wanted me to recover all 50 of the children and get them to a secure location, preferably with Progenitus or Pulse, for integration and into society.
And which corporation was that with?
It was a black contract.
Okay, and you do not have a copy of it?
No.
Okay. Do you have any IRPF clearance?
Never have, never will.
Alright. Do you... He kind of like looks over at the female
My
investigator.
tertiary objective, aside from recovery of the children and getting them to the safe location, was sequestration or termination of the Pirate King Bogart.
I'm trying to remember if that was the Pirate King's name, because I thought it was.
I don't remember either. I'm just, since no one can remember
I thought it
his
was
name.
Dine.
If
That
it's
was
Dine,
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, it's Dine.
okay. The Pirate King Dine.
Okay, so you were in pursuit of the Pirate King Dine. Now, your friend here, Al,
I have no idea who he is.
so he was not part of your mission.
No.
Okay.
He was a convenient escape off a ship whose reactor was set to go critical.
Mhm.
Him and the
These
Beast.
are two very disturbed little girls.
They seemed quite content and talkative when I spoke to them. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you understand that they are currently equipped with what I would consider a very dangerous model of weaponry. And in the hands of children, that's inexcusable that they have been allowed to wander around with these things.
She only has one hand, so.
Which thing's the weapon?
These guns.
That was in character. He's actually.
He's gonna go. They are currently using transcendent implants of unknown origin, which, as you know, TTI has a lot of pride in our work involving our various technology and to make sure that it is properly used and implemented in society. The fact that it was put into these blips, and he kind of air quotes blips, by a questionable content creator and then mass produced, is very troubling. Now,
It is.
what is your contact then with Pretty Princess?
No contact.
Okay, so you have no contact with them. You're investigating them. Where were you supposed to take the children?
The children, once recovered, if they were not active, were to be brought to the Pulse corporate headquarters and dropped off with information being left as to what they were and what was going on, or drop them off at the Progenitus headquarters, both on Mars, with the exact same information, whichever was closer and more available.
So either way, they were both going to have to go all the way to Mars.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, this information is way beyond our pay grade. We are just trying to investigate the accident that happened, of course, with the ship here. I am going to need to contact the IRPF, and we can give them an escort back to Mars. And we can let Marsco, TTI, Pulse, and Progenitus fight this out.
Well, unfortunately, at this point, I don't think anyone who was in contact with me will have anything to do with them because it's not all of them.
I understand that, but like I said, this is pretty much going to have to go to a higher corporate matter at this point, since we don't know who they technically belong to at this point, and they are definitely using technology that I believe is from multiple different corps. TTI, of course, has a definite interest as a result of the transcendent implants, and I am very hesitant to let them leave as a result.
Which is why I put my name up and my family's name up to host them.
Unfortunately, I am not certain that that would be a good fit, as you seem to have been possibly involved with Pretty Princess.
I'm looking at her dead in the eye. Ma'am.
This was a guy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sir. My loyalty lies with TTI, first and foremost. Had I known about the implants, they would have been coming to you instead of going to elsewhere. However, my first goal is to make sure those children can be children and not some pet.
Unfortunately, these children aren't children. They're actually they're actually in a different category that I don't even know if I can stretch to call them a blip. So we are going to have to deeply investigate this, and I'm not sure if I can assign them to a regular family. For one, if we send them into a regular home, they could burn it down.
Like most children, really.
He's looking at her. Yeah, I keep wanting to say her. Looking at him dead in the eye. Have you ever had kids? That's a daily occurrence.
I have a fine family of 4, sir.
Meanwhile, Claire in the room was actually glancing off to the side.
As it is, I am going to ask one last time. Is there anything that you should tell me that you have not told me yet? Because
you have all the information now that I have. What discrepancy?
The discrepancy of you posing as the pretty princess person going by the name Mordecai.
Did I just not explain that to you?
When I first interviewed you, you did not come forth with this information.
No, I did not.
To you. So I am saying, is there anything else? Or will I have to have another one of these questions later?
We can have these discussions all you want. At this point, you have all the information I have.
Okay, so you aren't going to volunteer anything further, or you have nothing else to
There is nothing else to volunteer, son. And if you want to continue this line of questioning beyond this, I will have a lawyer here.
All right. You are, of course, allowed legal counsel. If you give us their information, we can get a contact in for you.
That's why I'm pointing this out, because I've told you everything I have. I wanted to try and give these kids a life. In all likelihood, they're going to be pulled apart. Figure out how they tick. And I'm just giving him this dead look. I'm not wavering my sight. I'm just looking him dead in the eye. They'll be pulled apart to find out where their TTI implants came from. Who cares if they die or not? After all, they're just products. Who cares that they're 2 little girls who are lost, scared, and confused? They just watched everything they knew get blown up once. The one person they imprinted to get murdered. Be chased down by giant bugs. Have bugs try to eat their heads. Crash multiple times. These are 2 little girls who have been traumatized repeatedly. And if this situation goes, they're going to end up being dissected or vivisected to find out where their implants came from. And if that happens, it's all on you.
He smiles and goes, I appreciate you for your cooperation on this. And he looks over to Alton and goes, well, because it's just Al. He looks over to Al and goes, is there anything you'd like to add, sir?
Not particularly.
Alright, well, we will be contacting the IRPF regarding the children, as we'll make sure they get to a protective custody. As I think you understand that would be for their best interest. And him and the woman are going to get up and get out, and the person will usher you back to the group. At this point, you guys have been through lockdown long enough that they actually put you all back together. And Mantis gets to be free with Cindy and Mindy.
Yay!
And their little pets.
Did they take me into surgery yet?
They are actually having a doctor do measurements on their other arm to kind of like get an idea of how long it should be and all that stuff. They're kind of like,
I am less trusting of this method now.
well, they gotta grow a new one. Genetics can only take it so far.
Sure that measuring tape is accurate.
I can eyeball it. I'm sure that's about right.
She looks horrified.
They're gonna say, various bits of facts that just don't make anything better. Nobody's actually truly symmetrical in this.
Yeah, the only people that are ever truly symmetrical are blips, so don't worry about it.
I am! I like being symmetrical!
Be more like your sister. She's not symmetrical at all. Just look at no.
Oh.
Brutally.
Yeah, they are gonna start prepping you for a surgery, though. They will be taking Belle out of the group, and Hector is going to get moved into a different area since he still hasn't come out of his coma. They are hauling Hector away. Ty is being kept near you guys, so he's
We'll
a nice
take care of our vegetable bat.
He's a nice little basket size. You can just kind of pack him along. No big deal. All right, so the time passes. Mindy, over the next day, you're going to be taken in, and you will get surgery to get your arm recovered.
Oh, finally!
And now you have accrued debt.
Yeah!
Oh, she had the mechanical arm to help defer that, didn't she?
Yeah, well, she hadn't actually paid.
Well, as it would still be indebted to Belle.
Yeah, you'll be indebted to Belle even, so. So she has accrued debt either way.
Right.
Because she hadn't paid for the arm from Belle.
Question, how much is the actual surgery cost?
That is something I'm trying to look up right.
It's just general surgery. It's should be in there still. Otherwise, it's double what it used to be.
General surgery, complicate, 200 credits, so that's not bad.
I will just go ahead and pay that now.
And they will recoup the cost for Belle for some of the arm. But she's of course not going to get the full price for it because it was modeled for a child. So it's not quite reusable. But they can get the material out of it. You guys are eventually moved from medical into a holding over the next couple days. This is actually a several day process. And nobody's been coming to talk to you guys anymore.
Have they left us any form of entertainment?
They have left you a screen that is playing public TTI television.
Are there cartoons?
Sometimes, but only educational ones.
Oh my fucking god, this is so boring. Cindy?
So Cindy is staring at the TV and has been quiet for a little while.
Cindy, is this what normal life is like?
This is fascinating.
No, it's not.
So,
Stop learning.
Have you not had that revelation yet? Yeah, we totally picked the wrong option. We should have just stayed on the ship with old dad.
Good dad.
No, we messed up big. Yeah, no, a while ago. You know the one that I'm kind of dwelling on right now?
What's that?
I think that bird that we met back on the planet is sitting at the bottom of Europa.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a thing. You think that counted? Well, I mean, we swam for the surface, right? And she was hooked up to a computer at the time. I don't know that really came along. Yeah.
Was she online?
Well, no.
She was off.
I think so.
Okay.
She'll never know.
She'll never know. But you think that continuity of self thing happens if you're trapped inside
No.
Yeah. So I'm just going back to the TV.
Maybe it's not that far down, right? What is it
16 miles. Deepest ocean in the solar system.
That's smarter than I thought. Okay. So you're saying going down there to get her is kind of a no.
No ship can go below 6.
I bet our shipment. Oh.
But I bet it did.
Wow.
Are we bad people?
Probably. I'm ruminating on that one
likely,
too.
Well, we know you're a bad person.
Would you see? Wouldn't he know then?
It takes one to know. Oh.
Kind of puts the educational programming in perspective.
Educational program dumb. They don't tell you what to do in a situation where all the escape pods have been blown up by pirates and now you're crashing.
Yeah.
What's that educational programming?
Kind of inadequate. Anyway, you ready to go?
Can we just go now?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. We have to all sort of decide we're ready to go, but when we're ready to go, we can go.
Is this like gonna be a violent go or like?
It is the same level of go that we have used for the past week.
I mean, maybe they'll send us somewhere exciting, you know?
I guess we could ask.
Yeah. Do we have like an intercom or anything?
Yeah, you have an intercom.
Gonna go up and press it with the new arm and still look very uncertain about that. Swear this is like a few centimeters off. I don't like it.
Hello.
Hi.
Holy crap! There's people in there still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Cindy were wondering if there's like any news on where we're gonna live yet.
You know what, sweetie? Let me check. Cindy
I
and
don't hear
Mindy,
you
right?
typing.
Cindy and Mindy? Is that right? Alright, oh hey, there's a guy coming in for you guys today.
Oh,
neat.
is it an exciting guy?
This is IRPF. Was that good?
Those are like policemen's, right?
Sure.
Are we gonna be cops? I could be a cop. I mean,
No, you're going to be used as evidence.
Well, what happens to everybody else?
what happens to Hector? Can I bring Mantis? Where's Belle? What's going on?
I don't have that much information, sweetie. Listen, it's gonna be about half hour. Get your stuff
This
together.
is very sudden.
Yeah, apparently they were supposed to tell you this yesterday. Did nobody tell you during mealtime?
I don't know. I was eating.
Did you guys get to go through your recreation walk yesterday?
What?
Oh, somebody's gonna pay for this.
Yeah, we could totally sue.
They didn't get walkies.
You
Can
guys
we
are in the
afford
same
a lawyer?
building areas.
I don't know. I don't even know if we count.
I
All right,
count.
listen. They're gonna be there about a half hour. Just get your stuff together. Be ready to go. Okay.
Okay, can Cindy have her guns back?
I'm not in charge of that. I'll put that in for you. At the very
Who's
least, we'll
in
make you
charge?
there.
Wait, can we leave the cell?
Not right now.
But this.
We're gonna be going soon. Bye.
How are we supposed to get our stuff together if we're not even allowed out of this room?
No, you have like a little like area with like your rooms are all joined in. Has like a little common area.
Oh. Stuff there?
Yeah, your stuff's all there. Except, you know, your weapons aren't there.
Oh.
Everything but the weapons are there. Which means actually Kronos has this teleporty thing, which is hilarious.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, it's in the stuff that's been left in the common area.
Son of a bitch.
You know, Happy Water Splash Corporation is really bad at security.
Yeah. They aren't used to this kind of shit. They're in the middle of Europa. What kind of crap's supposed to happen there? Either it's a murderer or it's not a murderer. They're kind of going, well, shit.
Ironically enough.
Ironically enough, one of them is, but it's got an amnesia thing, and they're kind of going, how many cogs are named Al? They're like, if you'd be my bodyguard, then I could be your long-lost Al.
Hey, Al.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to know when the cops are coming. I guess the cops are coming.
They're like real ones, IRPF.
They said they were supposed to tell us yesterday, which I think means that they didn't want to tell us.
Like half an
That's
hour.
probably true. Al's gonna look at them, walk over slightly the door, and go, "Oh, in that case, Nice knowing you, kids. And he's teleporting out the door.
The door is 6 foot thick. You die.
No, he teleports into the hallway.
Bye, Al.
Bye, Al.
Alright, so Al, you are out in the hallway.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start looking around to see if I can find an impound area.
Give me a stealth check. I'm assuming you're trying to look cash.
Yeah, hopefully. If we get the right window. It's Bloody Jerk.
Mm-hmm. At least you have dice for body exert, right? Ooh!
Ah.
But I actually, no, the 10 goes anyway, though, right?
Yeah.
Next time, yeah.
So the 10 goes. So yeah, you kind of cash your way through. You do that thing where you, like, step into, like, something, knock a bunch of shit over, and you do that, well, I meant to do that, and you do it in such a way a bunch of people giggle and just kind of let you go. You know?
Did I do that?
Someone that can't be sneaking about.
Yeah, they can't be sneaking about, you know. Like, but you find
They're
your
locked
way.
in a cell. They can't be out here.
You find your way towards the impound yard.
I'm gonna start looking for my stuff.
All right, give me a search.
Don't be picky. Just look for stuff.
Well, this X doesn't have my name on it. Where's this one? Now it does.
Well done.
Yeah,
All right,
nice.
so you find sitting on a desk. It's kind of like where people would check in to get shit. Like there's a person that goes back and pulls out things and whatever. There's like a desk there, and on one end of it, with a whole bunch of tags sitting on it, is like a big like box, and inside of it you can see your axe, and everybody else's like weapons are in there.
Go take our weapons.
Second, and then he's taking everything.
Well, this is mine now.
You might be having a final small crisis of conscience.
Yep. Okay, so you're taking all their stuff?
Yep.
Alright, now what are you doing with yourself?
I'm getting back to the cell.
Alright, give me another stealth check.
Here comes fail.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Good lord.
Man.
Alright, you get all the way back to the cell.
Porting back in, dropping their shit on the ground, looking, going.
All right, can you open it from the outside? Because that snapshot is extremely loud.
I don't know if I can. Actually, yeah, can I open it from out there?
You could try to do I guess it'd be a security check.
Do you mind something? That's all too.
Mind
so
exert. Yeah. No.
Well.
You can't.
Okay. Okay, well, fuck it. Snapshot through.
Drop shit and leave.
You can just drop their stuff and you go, can't say they didn't do anything for you.
Oh, hey, you got, like, things.
Thanks, Al.
Then you just look through and was like, see ya. Immediately got it.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Are we gonna get in trouble if we got this stuff in here?
I don't know. Are we gonna get in trouble in general?
No, it's not us that did it, right?
What is your goal with your teleporting? What are you trying to do?
Right now he's trying to get out.
Alright, give me 2 more stealth checks to see if you can get out without anybody noticing you. That snapshot is kind of loud, so people are going to be heading that way. Alright, so partway through you leaving, you hear, hey, wait a minute! You're not supposed to be out here!
Stop right there.
Given this is him attempting to make his escape, I'm trying that, and didn't succeed. Awesome.
Damn!
Icarusing this shit.
You flew too close to the sun.
Yep.
Roll too many max dice, Kronos.
Alright, somebody then pulls an alarm because the person that sees you is unarmed.
Just keep teleporting. Just go.
Yeah, now just teleporting and running.
Alright, now Howard, which way are you teleporting? Are you trying to go for outside walls, or are you trying to
No, that thing is super short range, so you're gonna have to get to an outside
I'm
wall
saying
first.
are you trying to go towards the outside of the building and try to get to an outside wall to teleport out?
Yeah.
All right.
Backdoors, just whatever you
You're
can
gonna have to
manage.
run quick. So let's do a body endure athletics because I want you to do this. You're gonna have to just haul ass.
No.
Okay, you are slowly getting cornered in to a room. There are starting to be armed guys starting to show up. Hey, you need to go back to holding and put the weapons down.
I was like, I'm sorry, this stuff's mine, and the people you're bringing I don't particularly want to meet, so I'm leaving.
I'll never take my life, coffee.
Are you snapshotting to another room? What's the recharge on that?
Yep.
It doesn't have one, but its range is short.
Yeah, but
It's
if
like
he runs
6
to a
feet.
wall, though, he can...
Basically, going by the rules, you'd say every 6 seconds you can use it.
Okay. I was just saying, if he runs into a room, he could snapshot through the wall.
It's 3
Yeah.
hexes. What's a hex?
5 feet?
5 feet?
No,
5 feet, so 15 feet.
3 feet. 3 feet.
Yeah,
3 feet, so...
yeah. Yeah, there's not
9 feet.
There's not
Pretty good
15 feet of full wall, so you're basically doing some blind jumps here. All right, they are hot on your trail though. They are whoop whoop. By the way, everyone in holding whoop 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 whoop. Alarms are going off.
Put the weapons under pillows and shit. Yeah, okay.
Well, she's gonna put one in her pants.
Lindsay's gonna look at her baton and then look at her claws and shrug.
Yeah, I feel like that somehow got outclassed in some piece of meta change that we weren't really aware of.
Yeah, I know, it's really weird.
Bizarre.
All right, Kronos, give me a let's do a dexterity check this time. Do body exert dexterity. Well, you're basically trying to shake them, I think, like kind of flip over tables and shit like that, maybe. Okay. All right, so you start weaving around using your teleporting stuff, kind of dodging through. They're having to try to chase after you. You think you might be near the outside wall, maybe.
He's gonna give it a try and hope.
You know that scene from the X-Men 2 with Nightcrawler?
Shook. All right, so you teleport outside onto the snow bank and start sliding down towards the water. Give me a body exert dexterity.
I'm not able to save you this time.
Alright, you managed to stabilize and keep yourself from going in. Alright, are you gonna try and steal a car, or what's going on?
He's just basically gonna run.
Alright, is this the fading of Alton out of the game?
It probably is, yeah.
Alright. Alright, so do you want Alton to actually get away?
I've had this discussion with Dan, but there's a certain point where characters hit that kind of event horizon of they're too much of a bastard to really get a happy ending.
Okay.
It's up to you whether or not he has
Alright,
passed
we'll
horizon.
let the dice...
Give it a percentile.
We'll give it a percentile.
Okay, so what do you want the scenarios to be, Kronos? Was it escape, capture, death?
I don't know if they have a reason to kill him. He hasn't done anything worth shooting him for.
If they corner him, he's gonna attack him.
Okay, well then there's
Say
that.
that. He-
Yeah.
If he gets
He's not
cornered or
getting caught.
something, or he could possibly, accidentally fall into the water somehow, snapshotting around or something. He might get on thin ice because he will not survive water.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say there's a I don't know. I want to say a
50% escape, 30% capture, 20% death.
I was gonna say 70-30 dead live.
70 deadly,
Yeah,
or
wait up toward him dying.
70's chance of him dying. 30 chance
actually,
of him
considering he has been noticed and he has failed as many times as he did, I think
That's
70 is
true.
fair. So if it's 70 and below, he dies. Anything above that, his ass gets out. Oh, I was gonna roll it too. Okay.
Give him a blaze of glory, though.
I am completely accepting of this outcome.
All right. There is a lot of loud commotion outside. You can hear screaming, gunfire. You hear the sounds of a vehicle revving up.
And then suddenly,
More
earth-shattering
screaming.
kaboom!
And then, oh god, it went in the water!
Do you feel like he's trying to buy us time? Like, maybe this is a distraction.
I think he got away. This is fine. I mean, I don't want that to happen to us. It didn't
That's
sound
easy.
good.
We just should
But I'm sorry he got away.
There's a delay for that half hour of somebody actually coming to see you guys. So somebody does show up and immediately check on you guys, kind of open the door, look at you, and then close the door again. Just make sure that you guys are actually there. And then
I'm just kind of waving as they poke their head in.
and then after about 3 hours,
Arthur, you bastard.
kind of bloodied-looking officer shows up. One of the TTI officers.
Are you okay?
Yes. Yeah. Your buddy had a really strong grip on that axe. Okay. Come on, kids. Come here, Mr. Harold. We have somebody that's gonna be meeting with you today.
Where did Al go?
He's not gonna
Not
be
coming
going with
back.
you guys.
He escaped?
Yeah, he did, actually. He did briefly escape.
I'm sorry that he caused you trouble, but I guess good for him. I don't know.
He doesn't like the police.
No, he doesn't. And he's also a not very strong swimmer.
No, I had to help him when we were getting out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be like the worst way to go, really.
It would. Because, they don't really, need to breathe very much, so it would just be falling until the crush depth got to you.
Alright, so they're going to lead you into a small room, and in the room is a very cross-looking micro... what do I want to use? No, I'm going to use a lateral. I'm going to use laterals for anything. That's an interesting lateral to have.
House cat.
Right back.
No, we've had a lateral house cat in a game before.
Doggy.
Yeah, we'll do a lateral dog.
It's IRPF. Make it a German Shepherd. Be
Yeah,
stereotypical.
No, it has to be Gidget.
No, it's not gonna be a Pomeranian. We've had a Pomeranian in a game. We can't have Gidget. Gidget
Wait,
was awesome,
a
but
bloodhound!
oh my god, the Bloodhound.
What was the one from All Dogs Go to Heaven?
German Shepherd?
It wasn't a German Shepherd. It was like
Wait,
a
are
mutt.
we talking Charlie or Itchy?
Charlie.
Charlie.
He was a German
He was a
Shepherd.
mutt.
He was a mutt. He was
he was a mutt.
not really killing for a shepherd. It's just kind of a thing.
I always thought he was a shepherd. Shepherd.
He's got a lot of shepherd in him, but he's a mutt.
Yeah. Alright,
So
so
the one-
there is a lateral shepherd in there with a
He's German Shepherd.
Oh, alright.
That just says on the thing.
there's
I disagree with their assertion.
It's a
There
bad
is
German
a
Shepherd.
lateral shepherd in there with a bear vector, who is actually quite large. And the lateral shepherd has a actual RPF badge on. The bear does not actually have a badge on. And he kind of is sitting at a lateral friendly chair across the table and goes, I'm glad you guys were able to make it in here. I apologize for us being so late. Unfortunately, there was some trouble in the yard, and we had to get pursuit.
I'm sorry for the trouble ours caused, sir. She stares and salutes the badge.
Badly. Yes.
Alright.
I will likewise attempt to badly salute the badge.
We are going to be moving you into a more protective custody situation for the time being. As such, since there are many corps involved, the negotiations have brought us to that a representative will be assigned to the two girls here for the time being, and you will be under care. But we feel it's best if you keep moving.
What negotiations?
Don't worry about it, sweetie. It's,
I think we've really got to worry about it, though.
Well, it sounds kind of like it's something we should be worried about.
the negotiations are basically your status and which corp will be taking you under their wing.
Status?
Hmm?
Like, how good we are, or?
Like your citizenship, your ID, and possibly a family.
So wait a second. We're being taken off of an open market where people are going to do bids on whether or not they were going to own us so that you guys can do bids on who's going to own us?
No, we're doing investigation of who has the right claim due to use
So-
technology.
It's like bids, but instead of money, it's information.
Yes. What we were hoping you could do to solidify things a bit is we understand that there are several other young girls in a similar situation. And
Yeah.
we feel you might be interested in their continued welfare.
Like, yeah.
We don't really want to involve too many other people on this case, as it's kind of going to raise issues with public scrutiny. And given your capabilities as a group, we were interested in having you investigate this further.
Want to hire us?
Yes. We would be hiring you, of course. As I said, we will be needing to assign a caregiver, or at the very least, someone who's going to be checking in on you and reporting back on your status, as someone has expressed deep interest in adopting you from your group.
Who?
The Melon Ball family. There is also a possibility that one of the other people may have put in. I'm going to leave it open that maybe Hadnan would have put in, or Hector, because they were both interested.
Well, wait a second. What are the qualifications in order to, like, adopt us? Is it, like, money, or...
No, actually, we're just looking for somebody that can handle the fact that you can probably melt a wall.
Well, Bell can
Lindy
do
puts her
that.
hand up. Yeah, Belle.
Unfortunately, Belle is in a similar citizenship quandary right now, as she
Bell doesn't melt walls?
and she will be returning to Mars to negotiate for the safety and citizenship of all of the other girls.
Can't we? But if the citizenship thing works out and like they're like, yeah, you're all citizens, then could we go with Belle?
We can definitely discuss that, but this is going to at least be a short-term decision. This is not anything that has been decided long-term. This is merely to get your information on the record so that we can track you as citizens. So, for the time being, this will be the officer in it, the deputized officer involved. We have gone with a mercenary who has multiple different corp ties, and he kind of head nods over towards the large bear next to him.
I don't even know this guy.
Jack will raise a hand and go, "Hello!"
I'm scared. Hold me.
We had somebody we trusted. Now we just got this new guy.
Who did we trust?
I kind of trusted Belle. Were we not on the trusting
I
Belle
trust
thing?
Belle, but they're taking her away.
Well, they can take us away.
We're getting like, yeah, why can't you take us away? Instead we're getting like Belle for Bear. What's this nonsense?
Because currently you two are infinitely more valuable.
Bono has no value.
They haven't done
at all.
much in a while.
Infinitely more valuable.
We can't discuss having Belle reassigned to the both of you, but she will temporarily need to come in for further questioning, as she is an adult and you are children.
Hey, Cindy.
Hmm.
If they take Belle from us, we're getting her back, right?
We'll figure it out. Maybe this bear can help. You! What are your qualifications for taking care of two crazy little girls?
Drac will calmly stand up from his seat. He's about 7 and change feet tall.
Dang, you're huge.
Well, I guess that's a qualification. Fine, sit back down.
Please.
Probably sit back down.
As the chair creaks.
Yep.
She's gonna cross her arms. Well, he seems sufficient for cuddles.
I don't want to touch him. He speaks funny. Hey, say something else.
What else would you like me to say?
I like it.
Okay. There's a point in this favor, I suppose. The last strange person that we joined up with for adventures was capable of murdering a large room of people in, about 30 to 40 seconds. What's your top? What's your max?
I have not been in many fights where I've had to kill many people. But ones
They'll
where I
change
have
that.
had to fight, I have done well.
Right. Well, listen. You'll be... And he head bobs towards Drac. You will be sending me constant reports on your guys' progress into this investigation. I believe Harold here said he was on a black contract and may be able to get some information into this situation. We are interested in either tapping your little group for investigating either the incident that happened on Saturn's moon or directly into the Lost Girls. Depending on which one you make a focus will
Mindy puts her hand up.
change our information gathering. Yes?
Which one takes us far, far away from that moon?
I'm assuming tracking down the missing girls.
I would like to do that one. I never want to go back there again. Also, question, she raises her hand further.
Mm-hmm.
How often do ships actually crash? Because our experience with them has been 100%.
I have never had that happen. And
3 times, 3 ships, 100% failure
and
rate.
he holds up a paw and goes, I've been on a ship this many times. And then he kind of pauses and tries to do the stand on the hind legs, hold both paws up that many times.
Is that 2 or how many
5 digits per paw.
I have 2 claws.
2.
No,
Okay.
dude.
Oh, do.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is that 2 or 10 then?
I think it would be 12.
12.
Yes.
And this is-
12 many ships. That is more than us.
how many of them have crashed?
None of them have crashed.
Oh my god.
So I'm very confused how you girls keep crashing ships. So, Drac, you will
Well,
make sure that they
there
do
is a
not
stupid
violate
infraction.
any further...
Is Ty going to be coming with us?
We are going to be shipping him along with you. He's coming out of debriefing and medical. He also had expressed concern about you.
100% of Ty's ships have crashed.
Is that
How many of the ships that you've been on have had Ty on them?
I've never traveled with this person before.
Oh my god.
Does that
The
mean
statistic has changed.
out of character, Drac is Drac capable of piloting?
Nope.
Does he have the cert? Okay. The laterals kind of furrow his brow and go, do I need to assign a pilot to your group?
I can fly.
Yes, please.
Oh. Wait, I don't want to crash anymore. Yes.
Yes, I think that would be good.
Alright,
Also, an engineer that isn't Ty.
Actually, Ty's piloting was really good. Yeah, it's more the engineering.
an engineer. That seems kind of awkward. Isn't Ty an engineer?
He doesn't get on with engines.
Engineer, saboteur.
I think he is being of the one that crashed the ship.
Right. Well, I am going to be giving you guys leave to head out of the building for now and go out into the city. You have a couple weeks before we will have a ship ready for your group to take over for pursuance. Do you have any information on which way or how to get in contact with the Lost Girls?
Oh, we've got a number.
You've got a number?
Me.
No, I'll find you.
No, aren't we supposed to, it's our investigation thing?
Yeah, we're going to investigate them, but shouldn't we give contact in case like something happens to us?
But what if there's like an inside job thing?
Oh.
You know, you keep it close to the chest. Just poking your chest.
Excuse me, Mr. Police Officer.
Yes.
You are annoying. We can hear you. Yes.
What?
Stop.
What?
He's dropping. I don't like it. She says at the top of her.
Have they always been able to hear us when we do this?
I don't know. I mean, when you do this, she puts her hand up to like shield her mouth from them. They're not supposed to be able to hear you.
We may have to rethink this plan.
Yeah,
Drac
don't let
kind
them
of
know.
furrows his brow slightly, but doesn't say anything at that point.
Mr. Policeman Officer, what is the likelihood that there is an inside mole agent double crosser?
He's going to look over at. I mean, he's gonna squint and look between all of you. It's very possible.
Oh my god, you cannot have this information.
This is too top secret even for us. In fact, we're going to forget it right now.
That is why I would prefer you to work with Drac. He is one of our outside people. We're going to keep this off the books for most places. I have concerns that any of the corps may intervene and try to intercept the cargo, as it were.
Question.
Yes.
Do we get badges?
No.
Do we get to
In fact, I will
that?
have to disavow any association with you and with Drac.
Oh, no tags operation.
So you will not be able to invoke our PF help on this.
We're so cool, mate. Cindy, we're so cool.
I do kind of feel pretty neat right now.
I like Black Ops. Question.
Mhm.
Can we have spots on our outfits where there would be a badge, only it's blacked out because we don't have badges?
Sure.
Yes!
New clothes!
One
But
thing of
you
the,
should- Yeah. What? What did you
I
say,
think
Drac?
they're one thing of the outfits.
I'm certain that they will be able to go shopping to get new outfits.
Oh yeah, where are we supposed to stay for the next couple weeks?
We will be have the barracks available to you for housing. Unfortunately, we do not
You just said
have.
you were going to disavow us from the RPF, so shouldn't we be like staying on our own someplace?
As soon as we have your ship ready, you'll be able to stay on that. We are trying to procure a second-hand ship from a impound for you. And he's going to hold both paws in the air and kind of flap them up and down like he's air quoting.
Hand goes up again. Question.
Yes.
We're going into the city, right?
Yes.
Statement, I've never been in a city. Question, is it true that someone gets stabbed in the city every 5 seconds?
Depending on which city, yes.
Question,
Is it
Dracula says it is closer to 12, but yeah.
is it the same person who gets stabbed?
I'm certain that under Harold and Drax's guidance, the two of you will be able to navigate through the city just fine. We will be giving you temporary IDs. You
This would be miserable. Get stabbed every 12 seconds.
Please take us away from the stabbing area, Harold. Oh,
You think it's in
question.
the same place every time?
yes.
No, not for you. For him. She points at Harold. Do we call you Mordecai or Harold?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, Mordecai.
Mordecai. I just combined them.
Mordecai. No.
Mordecai.
Haircut. No, that's
Yeah,
not
no, Mordecai is the only way that
Mordecai.
works.
They're both the same name.
No, they're not.
They're not even remotely the same name.
One of them's Harold, the other one's Mordecai.
Yes, they are.
Alright.
If you take all the letters, you get the same name out of both.
Both Cindy and Mindy are going to be pushed IDs that are basically going to go to your toggles, but they also give you like little card IDs for your pocket or whatever.
What's my super secret name? She's gonna check.
It's still Mindy because it is.
Oh!
Otherwise,
At Harold's comment about them being the same name with the letters, that Drac is going to be visibly counting out fingers.
Wow.
And looking perplexed.
They for some reason gave you the name Mindy Bell and Cindy Bell.
Like Belle's name, but
But
with
that's
our
her
name.
first name.
Yeah, but that's your last name was changed to that on the ID, and it is a Marsco ID.
Oh no, it's the Sphinx.
Yep, and it has a really crappy picture of you on it.
Oh man,
What's
they
this
got the
one I
bad
was
angle.
thinking?
And actually, you kind of think maybe they got the picture swapped.
That's
Those aren't my
crazy.
horns.
Both of these are of Lindy.
What's going on?
Oh, wait till you get your first driver's license.
We're getting driver's licenses?
Not yet.
In
All
about
right.
4 years.
Should that being of happening now?
This, why don't you, escort them into the city, here's some cred sticks for them, get some gear together, start pursuing your different tags of, information that you have. I expect a weekly report, if not sooner.
Question.
Hmm?
He's reporting on us, right?
Yes.
Do we have to report on him?
You can send me reports as well.
Ah, sweet.
In fact, here is my toggle information. I'll give it to each of you. And I will attempt to have the vehicle ready for you in the next 3 days. She won't be pretty, but she'll work.
Just like us.
And it won't crash.
As long as nobody does terrible things to the engines, I'm certain it won't crash.
Is there a way to lock off the engines from anybody doing them?
I'm
stuff to
certain
them?
that you could have an engineer do that.
That's an issue. Okay, Cindy, we need to have rotating watches on the engine room, okay?
Okay, I'm just testing these numbers. She sends a text to the dog. Do you think I'm cute? Yes, no?
And you get totes adorbs.
You
And you remind me of my daughter, and then there's going to be a picture of a puppy.
It doesn't work at all.
Oh, she's so cute, though!
She's awfully cute. I want to go find a food court and drown my saws in fried food.
Jack, can we go to a food court?
We can do!
Each of you will have a credit stick, or amount of credits that have been given to you equal to the amount of money that was in your fake money, and an additional 300 credits.
Oh, damn. I'm maybe loaded enough that I have to look for something.
So, add 300 credit. And it is all counting as money now.
Welcome to the real world, kids.
She looks at the cred stick and goes, how does this,
How do catch temperature just isn't it just touch it to the top or something like that and off the pops?
this is basically... cred sticks are a physical form of digital currency, right?
Yeah, that's just something that you can tap to your toggle
Yeah.
to transfer the funds. It's just something that you can actually hand off to somebody if you don't
Or
want
if
to.
people I wish you'd want to hand them over, yeah.
Jack will pretty much you take stick and you put to toggle.
She will do so. Oh!
Neat.
She does it again. Oh!
Well, I got that hard way.
I thought we had infinite money for a moment.
As they're on their way out, she's going to stop for a moment and turn around for the dog and be like, so, final question. What are the chances of us just forgetting this whole auction thing and taking care of ourselves? Well, I mean...
It's not an auction, it's an investigation.
Yeah, well, I know the investigation thing, but you've got us hired as, agents. We're going into a potentially dangerous situation. We seem to be capable of taking care of ourselves, and we know somebody. So, what if we just decide we don't want a legal guardian? Can we just kind of be people?
It is quite possible that could happen. I'm hoping that Drax reports will let me know. We do have concerns about the exposure you young ladies have had to violence lately. May not facilitate you a normal home life anyway. So,
All right.
We're hoping
potentially violent situations then.
yeah, we're hoping to assess your capabilities of taking care of yourselves.
Well, I can picture when he was like, so, this.
I don't know, Lowell.
No, he's basically gonna go. No, it's most likely you will end up taking care of yourselves or with the other girls with Belle in some sort of familial situation. But I do not believe the expectation is to actually adopt you out to a family. The only quandary is which corp actually is going to be your primary citizenship.
She puts her hand up again. Let's all ride some us actually being seen as people, alright?
Of course.
What's the chances of that?
Well, you're not in a lab right now, are you?
She looks around. Are we?
Actually, no. This is just a search and rescue facility.
Okay.
If you would like to be moved to a lab, I'm sure I can facilitate that as well.
Because I'm just
food court.
kind of surprised that our whole honesty thing worked. Like,
I know, it's like there's some sort of weird happy vibe about this not evil dark campaign that was supposed to be going on. I don't really understand. Like, it's like the world bent itself in such a way that we weren't going to do a dark campaign.
Sam's over there wringing her fist. You binded my hands! I can't give you anything worse. Blood from a stone!
Dracwell, after questioning line, just patting Indy on the shoulder. The one that actually has a hand.
no, both do now.
Yeah, they're
No?
Okay. Oh yeah, you have the arm back. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
throw that in. Ursula just, you all person. And just thumbs up.
What did he say?
I don't know. It was kind of cute, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright, you're kind of ushered out. The lateral kind of does a parting salute with Drac. Now remember, they're breakable, just like the last ones.
What? Where is it?
Last one was not my fault. I keep telling you.
That's what
this.
you said last time. Now, remember,
That is.
breakable, gentle.
I'm sure it's just some wacky thing. It's some wacky story. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sure it's some wacky elevator conversations that
Yeah.
Anakin has with what's it called to like drive the story along that there was this past friendship there. Okay, bye.
Also, she will salute the dog before leaving.
Mhm.
And then she will send a text of, do I get a rank?
Yes, secret rank.
Secret rank.
Oh,
That
that
doesn't sound
sucks.
very good.
You can't tell anybody
Just turn
about
and
it.
look, I have a rank. It's secret.
I
You don't even
think
know what it is, do you?
I am rank of... what's a good rank, Cindy?
I think right now we're rank of like fodder.
No, I don't want that. Isn't
We're
it
going
like
from like a small auction to a big auction.
We call
corporal?
that outside contractor. And there's finger quotes happening there.
Alright, the various staff are going to kind of help you kind of slowly leave the station area. They have kind of a little search and rescue rig right along the water for, stuff happens, vehicles crash in the water, they go after them.
They seem awfully active.
Yeah, they're kind of like, you can tell that they have several recovered escape pods in the outdoor yard now.
Did we ever hear anything about like people's brains going missing in the past couple of weeks? Because we've been here for a while now.
You've only been there for like, 5 days, but nobody's really talked to you too much. They kind of left you alone with public television.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
They were kind of terrified of the people they locked in their room.
Yeah. There are scorch marks, like that look like recent gunfire, and like somebody gouged one of the escape pods with an axe.
Also, there is like a inflated ring marking off where a vehicle may have gone into the water.
Yeah, there is.
I am genuinely wondering
Small
if
part of a gold helmet. floating
There's
on the
like
surface.
a wheel and like some piled flowers.
What was that about Ty?
I'm just wondering if he's actually with us, because if there was going to be an opportunity for his character to vamoose, this is probably it. He's not necessarily...
Well, I want to find out from Haddan whenever he's able if he actually wants to keep running tie or not, and if not, I'll tie him in with tie. I'll tie him in. But basically, I have a few days before you guys have a vehicle anyway. So
shopping.
Yeah, let's actually. I'm gonna find some food because I've never had a public food before.
Yeah, is it like really good? Tell us a story about food.
I won't say the person.
It's very bad crash. No food, no water.
Lots of passenger.
8 best friends.
I can tell you, before crash, I did not have hands. He doesn't say this with a smile as a note.
Is that hands or hands? Is he talking about his hands or a friend called Hands?
Let's just find the food that isn't people.
Yeah.
I'll have the Svnt Sunday and the
Alright, so you guys are given a Uber ride. You know, those little cars drives you into the town proper. It's actually a fairly sprawling city. You know, it's as nice as it can be on Europa, because Sam thinks badly of Europa. You'll never find another den of scum and villainy as Europa.
It's like one of the prettiest places in the solar system.
Yeah, sure. You just keep telling
You like
yourself
the
that.
ocean?
Yeah, if you looked at the water, go check out the water.
Lots of cold ocean with, you know, vehicles and
How pretty the
robots
water
in
is.
it.
Alright, yeah, the city is not quite as welcoming as you might have hoped. It's not like a bastion of love and grace like, you know, Mars might be. It is clean, though. Mostly because there's not much that grows on this cold, terrible ice planet.
What's the fashion like?
Huh?
What's the fashion like? What are people wearing?
Lots of layers.
You know May from Overwatch?
Yeah.
Just go on.
She's considered a little more risque.
Actually, surprisingly enough, I'm going to follow this from my previous game where I had gone to Ganymede and stuff with you guys. They're very bright colors, very ostentatious, they're very covering clothing, but it's
floaties.
It's wrapped up in different ways, you know, kind of like it's almost like Eskimo meets Japan bright and, you know, weird like.
Ain't this shit climate controlled?
Yes.
It is, but
you're in the cold climate right now.
You're in the cold climate right now.
It's winter.
It's winter.
Someone turns down the AC. They're not sure what panel they use.
It's also just kind of the style of clothing because people go outside the dome and do things, so they need to have warmer clothing and stuff like that. The streets are pretty clean. There's a lot of cars going by, or what count for cars. There does seem to be a very booming economy of stores of various types in this area. There's like a booming downtown district. You could go to Pizza Cabin or Burger Sovereign.
Drat.
McDelicious.
Yes.
What's good?
I've seen more commercials for McDelicious.
Yeah, McDelicious sounds good.
Yes, good place.
What's a pizza?
It's a small slice of dough that is baked in oven with cheese and sauce and meat on top.
Oh, that sounds boring.
It's quite good. Does not agree with my stomach though.
Doesn't taste enough like people.
There's also Taco Harmony.
You just pause and goes, I think I am what they kept telling me was lactose intolerant.
That you should practice more tolerance. Being intolerant is bad.
I was going to say, I do not know what they mean. I'm very tolerant of lactose.
It means you can't digest milk right.
Cheese isn't milk.
That's just silly. Goes in mouth, go through stomach, come out other end. It's fine.
Usually faster than other food.
More efficient.
The race.
I want a taco.
Alright, so there is
We gotta go get taco.
Taco Harmony.
So, Mike, how much extra cash do we get?
300.
300.
Okay.
And you officially have your money that was Windfall was converted over now.
I have decent dosh. I'm gonna look at the item list.
50.
Alright.
I had decent dodge.
You guys are... Well, you can have your dosh over from the other character, Kronos.
I did. I mean, I've actually put it into stuff on him.
Oh, it's already gone. That dosh
Yeah.
is gone. That dosh has been spent. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys get to Taco Harmony. It's your typical fast food joint. It's very sterile. Like, this place is very clean. There are some different cogs working behind the counter, and there is a... there's an avian vector cleaning up the tables from some previous people being here.
How does this work?
Well, you see, I had trouble at first too. What you do is you go to counter. You tell the next person behind counter what you would like to eat. And then you touch your toggle to a little panel they have in front of the machine. And that takes money from account, gives to nice people, and make it so they
Wait,
give you
food costs money?
Yes.
Oh,
It's good.
how much money?
Not many.
Just
I wonder if
some
we
money.
owe the people who've been feeding us for the past. No,
How long have we been
that.
fed for?
Over a year.
No, I've got memories from before that.
We figured out those were fake though, so it's only the past year that matter.
Please don't take all my. Please don't take all my money. I would like some tacos, please.
What would you like to... Actually, you know what happens is the cog turns to look at you and, like, makes a squawking noise, like one of those bad drive-through speakers. Because they're trying to give you the full experience.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, you're supposed to move microphone away from mouth to talk, please.
They did take him to a doctor.
They pull their microphone away.
I don't want to be here anymore.
This Spaceballs guy.
Tacos.
What type?
Mindy stares
They
at him
motion up
and
at the
then
menu above.
looks at all of the options and then turns and bolts.
Wait! Hang on, it's got to be smarter than that.
No, there's too many.
Drac probably reaches up and points at one of them and goes, "That is a good option." He's big enough, he's actually almost touching the board.
We will take
Drac,
a number of tacos equivalent to what would feed us as people of our size
What
in that variety.
did you say, Toby?
I was going to Drac. Drac, start simple. Ma'am, can we get 2 of these normal, plain, hard-shelled tacos, 2 of the soft-shelled tacos, 1 quesadilla, and he's just going to go down the list and 4, 5, 6 churros.
This guy's an expert.
Drac looks and goes, "Yes, good order, but what are you going to eat?"
Oh, that's just for me and the kids. You're on your own.
I was gonna say, there's no kidding in that voice, though.
Oh no, and he's responding perfect in this straight face. Oh, that's just for me and the kids. You're on your own, man.
Can do.
That'll be 80 credits.
And I'm going to pay the 80 credits.
Right.
Just swipe.
Okay. And they will jump. All the food comes out of the machine. Have a nice day.
And I'm grabbing the tray. Come on.
Well, Mindy has heard how much that costs. She's looking at her credit balance on her toggle, counting on her fingers, and then looking very alarmed.
He just ordered a shit ton of food, though.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, this is good.
2 weeks. Maybe we can ration.
Drac is going to order roughly the same.
Mindy, Cindy, come on. Sit down. Time to eat.
We must. Okay, she's gonna go sit down and stare at the food like this is now a commodity that needs to be cherished and
I'm
rationed.
putting a
Being
soft
an
and a hard
adult is
taco down in
hard.
front of each of them. Go ahead, try them.
Oh, you don't understand.
This has to last.
Yeah.
No, this is a treat. You don't eat like this all the time.
People don't eat all the time.
No, I'm used
like
to eating
this.
all the time.
Normally you make food at home.
Drac will
It's a lot
show up
cheaper.
with the food he got. Drac will
People
show up
don't
with the
make
food he
food
got.
at home in the
Put it down.
future. They put crap food.
And then you go, I hope you not eat like this all the time. You turn very big.
Like
Yeah.
you.
And he kind of does a hand motion of full extended arms.
Eat up, girls.
He's gonna sort of, take a few bites, sadly. This is really good.
This is pretty amazing. But it would totally make you really big. I say having now achieved a boon in medicine, by the way. So since we appear to still not have any healers, you guys are still stuck with me.
Now.
And then the quesadilla gets put down in front of the girls, as well as a tiny cup of guacamole. Now, if you're thinking that's all expensive, he points at the guacamole. That's expensive.
What am I looking at? I don't understand.
He gave you a
Cheese
ton
on a
of
tortilla
green.
and avocado goo.
You take a little slice of thing, you dip in goo, and then you put them out. It's good.
This looks like the blood of those things.
At about that time, Mantis takes the quesadilla.
Mantis, you're here! Of course.
Surprise eating! Oh, nom, nom, nom.
Okay, well, I guess you girls don't get a quesadilla tonight.
Oh.
Oh.
Which means
Drac will
dessert
take
time.
Drac will take the quesadilla he had, which is the only thing left on his plate at this point, and put it down in front of them.
And he hands each of them a churro. Eat those. That is dessert.
She's gonna hold it, smack it against the table a few times and go, you sure?
Yeah.
It smells of cinnamon and delicious.
That's chewy.
Oh, so good.
Mantis is leaning in and looking intently.
I'm pulling out one of the other churros and putting it up to Mantis. Take that. Leave theirs alone.
Leaning in and looking at Mindy's intently.
Mindy or Cher has.
Somebody's just gonna
He takes like a little bit of it and then finds out it doesn't like cinnamon.
Mindy.
There's this moment of nibble, nibble. Eek! It starts screeching at it.
No, it kind of puts it in its mouth. You can tell, like, chews a little, then slowly backs up.
Mindy is gonna like sort of lean on her elbow, chewing idly, staring at Mantis. For going, we're gonna be leading a hard life of not much food and secret identities because we're like hard undercover cops, right?
I'm sorry. I think my impression of putting cylindrical objects in my mouth has forever changed after the consumption of this treat.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Just remember, eating like this is not healthy and it's very expensive.
It's transformative.
You'll normally make all your food at home.
We don't have a hope. We're gonna run out of money and then we're gonna die.
No. That's not going to happen. And he points right at Mindy. And stop being a pessimist.
Don't know what that is, but we could have been
You're looking at
gods.
the downside of everything.
It mean very negative person. It mean, look at the happy, you look at the sad.
Oh, a happy situation. By my calculations, I could buy 900 of these right now.
Oh my god.
God, in the lore book, there's just going to be an entry for a churro.
Churro only comes in case of 900.
Cases of 900 churro. Cinnamon revelation.
So what happens when we run out of money?
You won't.
She holds up her toggle. It's a number, and it's gonna go down.
You won't run out of
Pay
money
for
for
two
right
things.
now. Eventually, you'll get a job and you'll make money.
Oh. And then we can get all of the churros we want.
Well, not all the churros you want, but you can buy them in clusters of what you want.
See, now you seeing the happy.
So what kind of jobs are there?
Did it die for everybody else too?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it just kicked me.
Well,
Oh.
there's a lot of different things you can do. What do you have an interest in? Is the biggest question.
Money.
Meanwhile,
And
in
churros.
the background, you're talking about jobs. The soulless workers of this fast food place are looking at you.
I have an interest in earning money, and
Well, he scoots over to Mindy and waves to the fast food workers. You could do this. I don't recommend it.
why not? They've
You
got
can
the
work here,
churros.
you can work there. There are many jobs, and even some where it involves hitting
There's
people.
a term called soul crushing.
Is that like ultimate move?
Yes, and it's the fast food restaurant that does it to its employees.
God.
Yeah, and imagine that's every day.
So there's like no continuity from that?
What?
They said that if you lose a little bit of yourself, then it'll affect your continuity. And if they crush yourself, then...
No. It's a term.
Is what I've been told is called metaphor. Not
It's
not
yes,
real
metaphor.
thing, it is implication of thing.
Yeah, it just simply means
That's
that
just what I'm.
it makes you feel miserable working here.
That's just what I am told. I do not understand.
But you can do this. You can learn other things to get other jobs.
Like what?
Well, you could do stuff like I used to do.
Lie about who you are and sell pets?
Yes.
That's
That
interesting.
didn't
How do you
work
train
out.
for that?
I used to do some very bad things to some very good people, and I made a lot of money doing it.
Do you think the people we hurt were good people? I mean, I know they were trying to shoot us, but like...
The pirates?
Yeah.
Chances
were
are
some-
good not.
Mantis.
Those were some very bad people. And one way or another, they were going to go down. It's just Ty brought them down
There were
sooner.
some good people in that crew as well.
There's good and all bad. It's just, do you let the bad continue to do evil, or at the expense of keeping a few good people alive? Or you take down all the bad people and sacrifice a few good for the betterment of everyone else?
She's peering at him, having lost her way with that, like, pretty close to the beginning.
Jack will
Inexplicably,
kind of look between the two and go, you have a very long wheel journey, yes?
Hmm?
You have a very weird long journey, yes?
Oh yeah.
It's okay, Mantis. I won't sell
Now-
you after lying about who I am.
inexplicably though, there is a ceiling fan in this building. Actually, there's several, and Mantis has been enraptured by the ceiling fan and its movements. And every once in a while, it kind of tippy taps to one way and tippy taps to the other way, and it's doing this like lean thing, like it's trying to figure out how to get it.
Yeah, they are pretty awesome, aren't they, Mantis?
He is enraptured.
I wonder if I can get Mantis a hat. Oh my god, how much do clothes cost? Does everything cost money?
Mostly, yes.
Now,
As an aside, last time I saw Tiny Monster doing something like that, it tried jumping fan, and that's a big fat mess.
yeah, and it's going to
Oh.
get costly, so we best get Mantis out of here.
Okay, Mantis, come on, follow. No, you don't like churros. Follow. Oh, quesadilla. Drax's cake. Can I have a bit of this?
Give him the guacamole.
Okay. Gonna take a bit and try and lure Mantis out.
He follows you, like, you know, like in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids when they had the big ant following them. He's
Yeah.
like, oh god, I want that!
You know, the same thing that happened to that ant is going to happen to Mantis, right?
I need to find a way in character to load off this fucking Mantis before it breaks my heart.
Meep meep, splat.
I'll be honest, I don't think there's a way in character for you to do it.
Unfortunately, by unloading him, you will break your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you will feel terrible. Yeah, he follows Mindy and the quesadilla. He knows he likes that flavor country.
Okay, once we're outdoors, I will give him the quesadilla.
He will stop and eat, and he starts cleaning himself.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to get you a scarf.
He notices you again and starts doing the lean back and forth because that's what he does whenever he realizes you're there.
She mimics him.
This is his only form of communication.
How much does scarf cost?
Ever need. In terms of churros, how many churros does a scarf cost?
Well, there are clothing places near here you can go shopping.
Do they accept churros?
I don't know if they accept churros. You need to talk to the shopkeep. Excuse me, good shopkeep. Do you have fine churros for me to devour?
Oh, we need uniforms.
No, they were going to provide those.
What?
Well, they were going to give us something, they said, that had a place for a badge that we don't have any badge for.
She asked if she could get one that had like that. And they
Did we get our armor and stuff back?
Oh, yeah, you have all your gear.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was given to us before they walked in, and no one bothered to.
I was expecting Al to run off with it all. I was kind of sad. I was like, there goes your armor, bitches.
I severely considered it.
I know.
Then it would have had to turn into the hunt for Al, and that would have led into the icy depths, and then nobody would have survived.
There goes
Don't
the
worry,
party.
Al took out an innumerable amount of people before he went.
Yeah.
And at least
There were
one
down
vehicle.
many staff. At least one.
Is there like an IRPF surplus or something?
There are surplus stores. Does anybody here have... does Drac have IRPF clearance?
Yes, actually.
Oh, well,
Thank God.
you could direct them there easily then, Drac.
I was like, I don't know a place you can get uniform.
Where?
And Drac will start leading them there.
Sweet.
Alright, and you guys are at the IRPF surplus store. And Drac, you'll have to flash your clearance to get in.
He will flash the clearance.
Oh my God, look at that police cruiser!
I was too busy looking at the bear flashing.
How do you do that?
First you take the clothes off.
It's much easier with hands.
I have hands. I have two of them now. Look.
I now have two. You still have none.
Wait. How did you have none?
Well, I used to be much smaller and lateral. I think that is correct term.
You were a lateral?
At one point, yes.
You got it changed?
No, I wake up one day and I like this. It's confusing.
Oh,
that's
like
awkward.
someone forced you to go for a body change?
I am not sure.
Maybe it was in his insurance.
It is worrying, to say the least.
Ah. I mean, it's. I think we can sympathize what it's like to not know why.
You wake up in strange and terrible
Do you want to
situations.
change back?
No.
Not you. Does he want to change back?
Not really. Hands are nice. Hands are a good thing. And I am much taller now than
I agree. Hands are
It's
really
nice.
awesome, especially if you have two of them.
I can now reach top shelf. It's a good place.
Yeah, hands are a really good thing. You know what else is really great? Living.
Also, magic.
That's also kind of neat.
So are we like not supposed to use that now, or?
Hang on. She's gonna get on the internet and start looking up like the party what.
Okay,
implants are sold
it's
and
called
stuff.
transparent implants.
Right, transparent. Oh, thank you, Google Correct, for saving me.
It's giggle, actually, at this point.
I thought it was translucent.
Translucent? Oh.
So she's gonna look to see what is actually advertised as a thing for what you can get.
Transparent implants cost about 75 credits. They're sold by a little company out of Space Nigeria.
Okay, and then she's gonna look
We're
for
gonna-
transcendent implants.
They
because she can
need your
actually
bank
remember them.
information to get into that.
The same as how my character has the eidetic memory perk.
Seeing as that was funny, but no, seriously, Sam. Okay, yeah, you can find out. Transcendent implants are marketed for mostly mercenaries, I assume. It's a high, thing. It does say that they require IRPF training and, clearance in order to have them. While they are fun and entertaining, you should, use caution when using them. They, it's just like fireworks. It's dangerous.
They can cause the angry kabooms.
Why is it only talking about like making little flames or like moving a small object and such? We could do more than that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. She's gonna try to logic and see if there's any kind of reference to the laser beams or explosions that have been done.
There's only stuff on the dark side of YouTube that's like conspiracy theorists talking about it, but there's no actual videos of anybody doing that.
I don't think we're supposed to be able to do what we did. Maybe we should keep that, secret.
It's probably good not to tell.
Okay, we'll not put that on our not badges.
Yeah, we should definitely not put that on. Of course we're not going to put it on the not badges. I just mean in general, just don't tell them that you can do anything more than make a fire thing. And I won't tell them that I can do anything more than make a fire thing, because, I mean...
Hello!
Yeah.
Welcome to Shop! I am Sven!
Okay, she pats out the fire, you just started it.
I don't like the outside world.
Sorry to daughters.
You are a very loud person to this.
Yes, I'm very loud. This is a reindeer. I've decided to name Sven. Okay.
Sydney. What? Another person I don't understand.
I thought learning Tara's language was tough.
Ah, yes. It's good family, yes. Well, you perhaps would like to try out our summer wear?
No! It's cold out!
Oh, that will change.
Soon?
Probably next week.
Oh,
You
wow.
said that every week.
But I have this lovely skin protectant who rubs right into the fur, covers everything up. Oh, I have just the thing for lovely little henny girls.
Really?
Yeah. Here.
Wow. He made something just for us.
He brings out.
She says,
He brings out
Oh,
suntan
book one
lotion
and
that's
sneaker.
like smells like lilac.
Oh my god, this smells delicious.
You see, it's good for skin. Make healthy complexion.
do you
Please
need
go
it?
squat a bit, lick it.
Oh, no, not this. That is not okay. Mostly
I'm
poisonous.
supposed to eat that stuff.
Why would you sell this?
It's to keep sun from doing terrible damage irreparable to your skin.
She's gonna blink a few times, look out the window at the artificial lighting we have.
Was this
What?
the guy that, are we still in the surplus store and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, the
was telling
surplus
us?
store.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, you don't want that? I have other thing you will love. Here, look, matching helmets.
What can you
Ooh.
give me for this? She says, presenting one of the spare pistols she has.
Good pistol. Nice. What you want?
Dollars.
10,000 credits. 10,000 credits. I can buy so many chairs.
Like 5,000. 100. 50. Just whatever it's worth.
200?
Okay, is that good?
Oh, wait. Do you have guns for
Yeah.
sale?
Yes, I have guns behind counter. Maybe I show you, your father gets you this, maybe instead? And he starts holding up, like, old dress uniforms.
Wait, do you have one of those without badges?
Oh, I could get you ones without badges.
But can they have like the spot? Can it look like there should be a badge?
It will look like because it will have been removed. It will have the indentation.
See, as being of what you are looking for.
In black, because we're secret.
Oh, are you secret? Oh, your daughter is very smart, very keen. Okay, now you little girl, you want to sell your pistol?
She nudges it forward.
Okay, let me go look at it real quick. And here, come come over to the counter. Your father, come, father.
Yes, father, come.
Father,
Jack will step forward, yeah. He's just playing along at this point.
And other father?
Fathers.
Brother, fathers.
Go browse.
My two dads. Okay. Yeah, I think it was 200 what the credit, probably what they give you for the pistol. I think that's about fair, because I think they're 250 normally, aren't
Presents
they?
the next one. No, the standard ones are like 200, but normally you just break them down. You can sell them for material, basically.
Well, he'll buy it from you for 200.
Right. She presents the next one. I think I had like 3.
Okay, 200?
Oh, wait. She's gonna pull out her baton.
How much are the batons usually?
100.
Like 100.
Okay.
I wish I remembered to keep that assault rifle.
This keeps us in churros for a little while.
Not see. Oh, and then he just kind of like he does this thing where he like pushes a button and like the wall like ascends and like more walls come out and does that big fancy thing of all the weapons start carouseling by.
Ooh.
Oh. Man, why do churros have to use the same things as these do?
You are very enlightened parents taking your daughters out to get them fine weaponry.
Just trying my best.
I want that one.
This
You
one?
should be getting the clothing that you wanted.
She points past all the guns and whatnot toward the thing that looks the best, coolest, which is certainly the bow in the back. As a matter of fact.
Oh, he'll go pull the bow down. Oh, this is very neat. Has lots of history.
Wait, why does it have history?
It was used.
Oh,
My fists have history.
It is very fancy. Custom job.
Oh shit! I forgot I brought heavyweight gloves.
who used it?
Cannot
Oh,
say.
well,
It is great
that-
secret.
Owl taps in the info. You should be getting of the clothing you wanted first.
Oh yeah. How? Oh wait. What kind of? What the secret? What do they wear? I mean-
Their suits.
Suits? That doesn't look military.
It's
I guess we're police.
His point.
Yeah, but I want people to know that it's a secret.
Then it's not secret.
Well, then you can wear these uniforms.
This is hard.
These very difficult times you live in.
Ah, this guy understands. I like him.
Ah,
If you tell a secret, it's no longer secret. It's like Cindy and Tell Trade who talk about how
but
she
it's a
gets
secret
fucked
from
out.
person you not tell.
What if they only suspect there's a secret? It's still a secret, right?
It's still secret. Unless it's confession. That's different. So, what can I interest you girls in? Would you like to see some land weaponry?
Yes.
He will hit a button and big heavy stuff.
No,
going
no,
by.
no, no, no. They're too young
That's
for
really
land.
big.
You're never too young, sir.
Question.
My puppy let me start shooting these at age 12.
That one.
They look like
They are not
13.
12.
Question. How do you lift those?
Very slowly. Or usually with both hands.
Start them simple, high volume, low weight. SMGs.
Oh,
No, I had one of those. It was really bad.
He hits the button and the SMGs go whirling by.
Should I get a gun? Like,
Well, I kind of thought they were useful, but I was really bad with those ones. She's looking back at the big ones in the back, like, is that being presumptuous? No!
maybe I should get, because like, I'm pretty good at hitting things, yeah, but sometimes things aren't, like, near me to be hit.
That's true.
It's always good to have option to fall back on.
Excuse me, what's a good gun?
Oh, there's many good guns. What kind of gun do you like, little lady? You like pistol, or SMG, or assault rifle? How good is your aim?
I don't know. I've never shot a gun.
Mine's pretty good.
Pistol is probably a good idea.
Shotguns.
You know what? We have range in back. Maybe you go back with your father to shoot some guns, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, and then he makes you put on safety gear. This little helmet makes sure your ear no pop out. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, and then
What?
Yeah, that's good.
What?
Thumbs up.
Oh. Thumbs up.
He points you towards the back, and there's a bunch of signs that keep lighting up saying, don't point guns at people. It's not nice.
Well, what are the guns for then?
And he'll motion Drac and Harold back with her. And when you get back there, a thing will light up with like a menu for different guns, and it has them kind of like attached to a thing, so you can't carry them away from the counter, but you can kind of shoot into the targeting area.
Okay.
So if you want, you can have her roll some dice to pretend shoot.
Yeah, she's gonna just start randomly shooting guns.
Meanwhile, he's going to be talking over the counter about the bow to,
what are your certs?
Oh god!
Not that one.
I have none shooting sets.
You have done shooting? Because I just
Yes.
realized that I pigeonholed myself into pistols with certs already.
I have basically pigeonholed myself into punching things. Okay, look, I clipped it.
Yep.
Ah!
Ah! Ah!
Okay,
so
I like this one.
you're better at anything other than... Alright, that was going to be pistols, SMGs, what would be next?
Rifles, shotguns.
Rifles, shotguns, and then the last one
LAN.
was a LAN.
The land weapons require power armor.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we're just
She
pretending.
doesn't know that yet.
Okay.
She's just pretending because it's mounted on the thing, so she could shoot it.
Yeah.
She's like, and the building kind of shakes a little bit, but he's used to it.
I want this one. She says.
Like,
Actually, no, that'd be heavy weaponry.
Yeah.
That would be heavy. Here's Lan. No, she's not good with Lan.
Yeah, so she likes the heavy weaponry that she tried.
What's this? This one is called torrent.
Yes, torrent is good. Yeah, your father's buy you torrent.
Wait, no, this isn't a torrent. That's a land weapon.
Oh wait. Let me look at that. What page are the weapons on?
107 somewhere.
Is this the heavies? That's shotguns.
Ah, heavy repeater. This. I like the heavy repeater.
This is a very good gun.
Gun to be carrying around.
What's this about clearance?
Yes, it's very, very expensive.
Requires clearance free.
Clearance mean you have to have little thing telling you people that it's okay for you to be having on the gun.
Oh.
See,
I'll
I
have
have
that.
a little one for Jack falls out and goes, you see, I have a little card that says to people, it is okay for me to be carrying the gun I am used. And he kind of shows the assault rifle he has attached to his
Which
side.
clearance do you have?
The first one.
Okay, so yeah. So you can't give her clearance for that.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I guess
Maybe,
someday.
Someday you'll
She
maybe
strokes
get
it.
that. Is there something else you like better? Or as much?
No.
I don't know, you got a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I like how it ascended though.
Well, Ellie, do you have any points? Buy yourself the focus.
I am a little bit off. I'll worry about this. Truth be told, I'm pretty good with melee, but you know, she's investigating.
She's thinking about it.
You're preferring of the hitting things, yes?
Yes. Do you have a range for punching?
Yes, I do. Take it to the corridor on the left, hit the punching bag.
Okay. Do I need adult supervision for that?
Only if you want to punch them.
I do.
Okay. Father,
I
your
will keep
daughter
eye.
requests you to go with.
Taking Drax's hand and leading him.
Drac calmly goes in and waits.
Okay, she's gonna promptly punch Drac. Ow!
Ow!
What are you, made of bricks?
Could be, I am not sure.
I'll hit the punching bag instead.
Probably good idea.
The punching bag, of course, weaves back and forth as you hit it, so you gotta dodge out of the way when it comes back. Cindy, the guy, is kind of actively going through all the weapons he can show you and all the different kinds of pistols, trying to see if there's anything that you're interested in.
I am looking through the list currently because I was like, well, maybe I'll just screw my certs that I have so far, but I have several of them, and I don't really want to.
You're like,
So,
wait
yeah,
a
I gotta
minute,
find
I
one.
did build for pistols.
Yeah.
Shit.
You could get a surefire.
I want one that I think I'm gonna work on the precise for, so I need a decent
You need a
spread
decent
for
rifle then, or something, right?
No,
Nah,
this is-
the pistols use precise.
Mm.
I think.
You know, I think I know the person who makes
Crucible.
this game. You could probably tell them that they
I
need
was
to make
thinking
a
about
pistol.
I was thinking about the Crucible being a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna point to that one because it's a fancy looking gun. The one that's got charge, and charge is cool.
Okay. Well, he's gonna take it down and show it to you, and he goes, "Do you want to go in back and shoot in range?"
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, look, they let me do it.
Yeah, and he will look back over at Harold. You take daughter back? Let her try pistol?
Yeah.
Okay, he offers you the gun. And then you hear him go, "Oh, hello, yes, welcome to my to Svens. I sell you things." As you guys go into the back.
25. Okay, so that's actually not a good precise gun. I was thinking about that.
So
Oh,
I'm taking
yes.
her back to show her how to use shotguns.
No, the plug gun I was thinking about getting is actually bad for precise.
Yeah.
So the Crucible is all right for it though, because it's got a decent low end, which is going to be what most of my damage is, unless I manage to hit 7s or 8s, and then it kicks up to a decent, all right high end.
Ali has done this math many times.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she'll look at the Crucible one. That's fun. She'll like, okay. I like this one. I'm gonna get this one. Oh look, it glows. Wow. Neat.
Meanwhile, Mindy is panicking because she has used her claws on the punching bag and is trying to stop the sand spitting out.
Drac is actively helping trying to stop
Oh
this.
god, everything bleeds! Everything bleeds!
I do not think you're supposed to be using the sharp pointy things on it.
That's how I fight.
Alright, after a little while, Sven comes back to the back. He's like, "Oh, you was done the shooting and the practice?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready to check out? Is anything else Sven show you?"
Oh. Do we want one-piece uniforms or two-piece uniforms? What do we want?
I think we want uniforms.
What do special forces wear?
Usually you, wear more armored stuff, actually.
Oh. Can we just can we just have like blank patches to put on our armor?
I can give you plain badges. Yes?
Yeah. Some of those. Cindy, did you find a gun?
Yeah, I think I found one.
Sven kind of wrings his hands a little bit.
I'm checking to see if I can do something with it.
Shoot the shopkeep and walk out.
Yes, and walk out.
Oh, sweet.
Uh-huh.
It's a craft weapon.
Yeah, I know, but I thought we were going past that because we were trying to test them.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
You can technically pay the money for to bypass the craft here. Because this is an IRPF thing. I'll let you buy him here.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna change which assault rifle I ended up with.
Yep. Just make sure you do the extra charge money for the buying the crafted. Because there's that whole, what is it, 200 credits or something for that? I don't remember.
Okay. 500
Question.
for a shovel, that's all right. How much do I have?
Does this also count for upgrades?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the purposes of being at Sven's, you may do things. So if there's any like components or things you want to buy while you are at Sven's, you could buy them.
Sweet. There's a couple of upgrades.
Because you guys really don't haven't had a chance to have downtime for doing stuff, and the two people that would craft things for you have been kind of down and out.
Okay. In that case, for my hammer fist gauntlets, I want to buy a strobe band and a swing weight hammer.
Don't you want to get a scope for that?
Oh man, that would be so fucking awesome.
With a scope on that shit? Raise your hand up. I can see them!
Yeah.
There's that. And then upgrades. Here we go.
Alright. Well,
Actually, it looks like that might be the best assault rifle.
I want a pre-charger coil on mine.
You should also get laser targeting if you're doing that.
make sure you guys purchase all your add-ons that you want. Like I said, you can purchase them here at Sven's. Sven's has all.
Okay, what cost are we actually using for the upgrades?
Let's figure that out, because that's probably what to figure out. Because normally, it would be material-based usually, right?
Yes, material, and I know you can sell one material for 1 credit, right?
Yeah, but it's mostly the blueprint because the blueprint requires that you have certs associated to it.
Yeah.
So I'd say that they're they can be worth at least 100, maybe more.
Let's say 150.
Okie
Because you guys are getting the ability to get one at a...
Yeah.
Be able to just get it, you know? Sven will craft for you.
Okay,
Yeah, I want
this is gonna be my good gun then. So I'm gonna put
actually one.
I get the crucible with the pre-charger coil and laser targeting on it. And I'm going to put my notoriety that has been sitting in the wings since the beginning of this game on this gun.
Okay.
As I pick it up, it glows in my hand with a mighty,
You look pretty awesome with that. I don't think I'll ever forget that you have that gun and it is yours.
I think you'll remember always that was the most iconic moment when Sam picked up that gun and everyone knew it was right.
I'm going to lose it the next episode.
I'm gonna break it. Sven is kind of wringing his hands. He's like, I need maybe check you out.
You can't check me out. I'm too young.
Yes, Sven, not do that. Your father here. That's very awkward. Maybe.
What are you looking at him for? I'm the one with the gun.
Sven, not worried.
Sven have a lot more guns.
Sven have many guns and armor. Sven friendly.
Look.
All living.
Look, Mindy!
What'd you get?
What? No, I'm psyching myself up.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, but
Also, little girl, it's always good to know. Never ever be mean to a person who sells you your weapons.
No, I like you.
Yes, we is good friends. Yes, relationship. Anything else? Do you need anything, sir? He's looking at Harold.
No, I'm quite good.
No fancy attachments?
Do you have anything that'll keep him from pointing a shotgun at the back of my skull?
I have helmets.
That was a badly printed shotgun.
I'm gonna look at this better printed helmet.
I have good, well-calibrated shotguns, sir.
Yeah, that wasn't my shotgun. I have my shotgun. All is good.
Do you need any attachments?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Can I interest you in this fur conditioner?
Nope.
Maybe time in the sauna?
Nope.
What
How much did I just
MREs?
spend? I got into your superfood, Bert.
Tremors.
Yep.
God damn it! I'm sitting here trying to be no. They got into the superfood, Bert.
Earplugs?
You never know when you may need those.
How much
Actually,
do the
earplugs,
blank?
yes.
Oh,
Mindy snores.
How much do the blank uniform patches cost?
I will throw them in for free. You good customer.
Oh my god, I love you.
We are good friends. You tell people, buy good things at Sven, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, is this everything?
I am going through the item list right now and deciding if this is everything. I still
There
have
may be some
550.
stuff
Well,
down in
I
downtime.
will say during downtime, if you guys find anything, we'll hand wave you.
All right, then I'll save the rest of this because there may be some stuff that I want.
Okay, and then Sven will check you guys out and go, okay, now you must go. I have very private customers coming. They very
Okay.
physical.
Bye bye, Sven.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Sven.
Bye bye. Oh, they're coming.
You are
back.
having a nice day.
Having a nice day.
She's gonna holster her weapon behind her. The Crucible is a very large gun for a handgun, as it's got charge coils on it and stuff.
She's gonna put on her hammer
Luckily,
fist
you
and
have a
shoulder
nerd who
instantly.
has the clearance.
Look, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Watch what she's doing. She's gonna press something and then it's gonna start flashing horribly.
Oh God, no! Why would you get that? What does that even do?
How is that helpful? Why would you do that?
This is a stupid idea. Who made this?
Sven was like, yeah, lasers.
Fucking hammer fist, which is already a piston with strobing lights and a fucking counterweight hammer on it. What the hell?
And nobody got a Beyblade. Let it rip!
I wish those existed.
Oh, people will be saying it either way.
Alright, you guys are now standing on the sidewalk outside Sven's. Sven's Fine Emporium / RPF thing.
She scratches her head, looks around and goes, man, it's really weird when people aren't trying to kill you. What the hell do you do?
It's been a little odd, right?
Yeah.
Easy. We go see a movie.
Being the shot of.
What's a movie? No, I'm just shitting you. I know what a movie is.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you children have been very, very sheltered.
Well, that's probably true.
That is true.
Yeah.
But they sheltered us with movies.
They blinded us with science.
Yeah.
It is starting to get dark.
Oh, do you think they have It Came From Europa free out in cinemas?
But didn't we come from Europa? Wouldn't that be weird?
I'm pretty sure that series is up to about 6 right now.
6?
I
How
think
long have
so.
we been out?
No. It was up to 8 when my youngest were first able to start seeing those movies. I think they're up to 12 now.
Really showing us the first 3?
Oh, the first 3 were the best.
Well, how were the ones that were going to do prequels?
You don't want to see the prequels.
I
Well, I
wanted to
have
see
to see
how
the
it got to
prequels.
Europa in the first place.
Let's go watch the prequels.
I just got watch the videos. Okay,
We're going to watch
wait.
prequels all night.
Where do we live?
we're going back to the base that we're not supposed to be associated with.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Here, she's gonna hand out the blank patches.
Also, conveniently, there's official artwork for the Crucible.
Aw, you should totally link that to people at some point. See it.
Yeah.
Wonder if I can open it and look at it.
Wait. Hang on. How do these patches attach?
Oh, the Crucible.
Velcro.
My armor doesn't have Velcro on it.
We can attach it. It will be okay.
I want a cool looking gun. Where's my artwork for the hammer fist?
Where's the artwork for the Beyblade?
Get copywritten.
Oh.
Okay, also, actually, no, I've notoriety is my claws, not the hammer fist. Never mind. If I had notoriety to hammer fist, I was just gonna, name them the Oh Gods.
That's awesome. So, it is getting dark. You guys are in the middle of the street, in the middle of this little town that you haven't really known the name of, because Sam didn't bother naming it, or giving you a name.
So
I suppose we'll start heading back to our place, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think we're going to go check out the red light district with this particular group.
You like the red light? You like the boogie? Alright.
Meanwhile, as we're heading back to the barracks, Mindy is sort of dancing rave style with her flashing.
Oh god, you are actually damaging
You
people.
actually cause, traffic to swerve. Because you're waving it into oncoming cars.
Quickly turning them off and slipping her hands into her pockets and
There's this
whistling
crash
innocently.
boom. You guys just gotta walk more swiftly away.
On a similar note, so, I have... I have one of those Force Effects lightsabers, the really nice ones that came out with the prequels.
Yeah, I had some of those.
Yeah, and a friend of mine picked one up as well, and having actually engaged in duels in the middle of the night with those, you can't fucking see shit.
Yeah.
They're flying in your ear. So how did a Jedi do it? It must all be special effects. Can't see a damn thing.
That's why they don't try and hit each other.
That's because you don't look with your eyes. You feel with the Force.
Oh,
You see, that's what I did there. Okay,
He's
so
going safely away. Safely away. Safely away.
next couple days will actually pass. You guys can get shopping done wherever you want to go. We just kind of did our slice of life. At that point, we'll figure out if Hat Dan's staying with his current character or not. But on the third day of Christmas, the IRPF left a crappy ship for you to ride. And we'll figure out if you guys need a pilot for that. But you guys are moved into a dilapidated ship from a corporation known as Lumen.
Oh.
And it looks like a small freighter that's kind of... Looks like it may have shook itself apart a few times.
Oh no. Mindy's gonna be like, I don't want her when she sees it. I'm gonna crash again.
Did the shit go... I'm wondering if this is going to be a Millennium Falcon reference. How bad are we looking here?
It's a piece of junk as far as you guys are. You guys have been in good ships, and you've been in bad ships, and this is better than the ships you've recently crashed, but it's not as good as the pirate ship once was.
Has anybody made a few modifications themselves?
Dracula actually can go, oh, it's much better than last ship they gave.
It has a couple weird little smells in the cabin rooms. Some of the carpet might be stained with blood.
This is carpet?
There's carpet, yeah. Somebody put carpet down.
I think this best describes the ship Sam's giving us.
The asbestos might be hanging out a little bit.
So the last ship they gave you that wasn't as good as this, is that the same ship that resulted in you getting a new body you didn't ask for?
Not that I know of.
I woke up after. Ship gone.
Yeah.
Does this thing have a gravity generator? How?
Does not have a gravity generator. It's too
She's
small.
upon not finding it, she's going to continue looking for it.
The engines on this thing are very strange looking.
very strange looking because there aren't any.
Having seen much sci-fi and having no other real-world reference beyond ships we've crashed, these engines look fine. Yeah.
In fact, better than the last ones we worked on.
Yeah.
You can tell from the exterior the ship may have been shot at some point, and patched. It looks like somebody did a really clean job cleaning it up and fixing it, but you can definitely tell it's been through something.
I guess. Should we buy paint?
Do you know how to paint?
You just put the paint on it, right? It's like...
Well, there's painting and then there's,
Painting.
There's painting and then there's what you do.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You're crazy.
As the ship has been arrived and set up, Belle suddenly comes out of the woodwork and approaches
I
you
didn't know you
guys.
could do that.
Yeah, I know, she just phases in. Hey, how you kids doing?
She is gonna run up and, hug her violently.
Oh, she's gonna hug you guys really super tight. Hey! So pretty crazy days, huh?
It's super crazy. Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Oh, no. I'm fine. We're just, we're just trying to make sure everything turns out okay and nobody gets incriminated with anything.
You're not limping.
Fine. Huh?
You're not limping.
Yeah, they fixed my leg.
Hello, tiny
And they also
lady.
fixed my horn, see? Look. All better.
Yeah.
So I'm all in one piece. It's just, they said they just kind of want to make sure that nobody gets painted in a bad light. So, I guess I'm going to stay with them for a while, okay?
Is this
like a hostage thing?
No, it's just, I'm supposed to help make sure that all the girls know it's safe and they can come home okay.
in a bad way?
No, it's fine.
Are they recording you?
I don't know.
Blink twice.
know.
If you're wearing a wire, lift up your shirt and show us the wire so we know.
If you need us to rescue you,
Drivers, you
blink.
should not do that.
I'm fine. It's okay. Now I have to keep my eyes extra open to make sure I don't blink. They hurt because they need water. Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, blink
You know how
exactly
hard it
3
is to not
times.
blink?
Blink exactly 3 times if you need us to take you away.
I'm fine, okay? Look, I just want to make sure you girls are gonna be okay. I mean, are you gonna be okay with, she kind of motions over at Harold and Drac. Are they nice to you?
Yeah, Harold got us food, and Drac took us to the best store. Look what my gauntlets can do. She turns the lights on.
I tried to warn you.
Ow, I looked at the sun. Well, that's great. Awesome. Look, I'm gonna stay here. They're trying to figure out where those escape pods went. I guess they found them all, and they were all opened.
Did they find the ship?
Yeah, the ship apparently went a bit lower and hooked on something.
Oh, can they get it back?
They're trying to figure out if they want to.
Well, there's kind of a bird in it.
There's a person?
Ish?
Well,
You know, our friend.
You remember that we had
I mean, she's not really in any danger right now, so I guess, we'll see. Make sure maybe it doesn't go down further.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's really dangerous down there, sweeties.
Okay.
And there's not very many brave people that want to volunteer to go deep into the ocean.
Mindy looks down and then puts her hand up.
Yeah?
I volunteer.
I know, sweetie, but for right now, let's make sure your sisters are okay first, because we can help them, okay? It's
Okay.
going to be hard to find a ship that can go underwater like that. But we could find one on Europa. I'll keep an eye out, okay? I just don't have the money for one right now. We'll see what we can do, okay?
How much money would it cost?
I don't know. A lot. I've never bought a ship before. Dad always did it. And she gets that kind of far off look in her eye.
Yeah, it was...
Right? We just need a dive suit. How low did it go?
I think it's shit. How deep would it be to be safe, but still be like safe?
Unreachable.
No, not unreachable, but
hard to reach.
Hard to reach, but dangerous. But not like you couldn't do it. It's in that
Yeah,
range.
ships that go to, Sev said something about the deepest ships. The deepest ships could go was about 8. It's at 7.5 right now.
Nah, it's 6, but that's a very specific ship. You actually can't go very deep in water before it starts becoming unpassable.
It's probably
One is pretty deep.
It's probably at like 2.5. It's probably 2.5 miles down.
That's really far.
That's a really long way, sweetie, and we want to make sure we do it right when we do it. It doesn't sound like the ship's going anywhere right now, but maybe if there's looks like there's going to be a recovery team, I'll see if we can get on it. Okay.
Okay.
That way we can get her out.
Belle.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're not supposed to be able to do magic.
Yeah. Don't do it too much in public, okay? It might scare people.
And like the magic we can do, we're really not supposed to be able to do.
No, you're not. That's why Dad thought you were so special.
We should have taken Dad's offer.
It's okay, sweetie. Everything happens for whatever reason that it needs to happen, and it wouldn't have changed
Horrible
anything.
things.
I mean, you don't know it. It still could have happened the way it did.
No, I would have punched anyone that tried to do that.
She's gonna give you both a big hug. Now, you be really good and do what Mr. Drac tells you.
Okay.
And don't give Harold too much problems, or actually, shouldn't say Harold. Should say
Mordecai.
Mordecai. Don't give Mordecai too many problems.
He got us churros. We're good.
Okay.
Have you had churros?
Yeah, they're really good. Do you want your mantis to stay with me?
Would you look after him?
Yeah, I'll watch after him.
Would he be safe?
Yeah, it'd probably be better than him going out on crazy adventures in space.
Okay, right. Okay, so he doesn't like churros. Okay.
He doesn't?
He really likes those. What was that thing he really liked? Mordecai.
Yes.
The
What was that thing he ate? What?
The quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
No,
Yeah.
it's Dillo. There's 2 L's in it.
Oh, ditto. Okay, some quesadillo or something.
Quesadilla.
It's
He-
Dilla. Oh, don't you know how to read?
He really likes those. If he looks bored, just point him at a ceiling fan, but make sure he can't actually get to the ceiling fan. Okay.
Okay.
He likes to lean, and if he leans, you can just lean with him. He really likes that. It's like petting him, only you don't have to touch him.
Oh, that's good, because I'm not big on the touching.
Okay, and he sort of takes care of himself, I guess.
Okay, well, how about you call me every day, and we'll try and, like, video chat, the two of us, okay?
Okay.
Okay. If he gets bored, you can just get into a life-threatening situation, and he usually somehow shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only you shouldn't get into a life. No, you shouldn't do that. If there are any like nasty police officers or such that are like holding you captive and you can't tell us because you're not allowed to blink because they're watching you, he can help you with that.
Okay. Well, that's very helpful. Thank you. All right. Well, we're gonna go back in here now. You guys toggle me, if you find anything, and I'll stay in the loop with you, okay?
And also, if anything happens to you, she says, raising her voice for the microphones that don't exist. If anything happens to you, we'll totally come and avenge you, okay?
I don't like the idea that you'd have to avenge me. That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, but nobody will touch you because otherwise they'll be avenged on. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And then she's gonna walk off with Mantis. She's telling him quesadillas await. Or quesadillas, sorry. Alright, so she wanders off. And unless you guys have anything else you want to do, we'll be ending there early this week, because we're kind of down people, and I want to find out what all I'm going to have.
There's just that one last comment of Mindy looking up at the dome going, wow, I'm glad it's there to keep the space out.
Wow. Okay, so we're ending game there. Let's see. Let's do 10 XP for everybody.
So
Yeah, this is...
And I will give everybody.
Oh well, shoot. I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
I'll give
like that.
everybody 50 credits because you guys kind of got.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make up for the fact that I didn't pay you for a bunch of sessions.
Yeah, removing the spoon. Yeah.
I, for one, think Drac is going to fit in quite well.
Yeah.
He's a fun-loving, nice guy.
He feels familiar.
I made him a lot less of a bastard.
Okay,
that was
so
an active
how many XP did we get?
10.
10. And Allie, I have parked your mantis somewhere, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Unless something
That would
heartbreaking
be
happens
only
to
by
Bella.
Valentine's as well.
Just don't let your new pilot crash the ship into the...
I have decided that fate will do that anyway, so it's out of my hands.
At least you have hands again.
Yeah.
Now, Zeb doesn't have to hand it to you. Alright, and I will...
The real problem we're all facing now is giving us a warp-capable ship and none of us know how to pilot it.
Thanks for watching it. Everybody's watching Tygon and whoever else. Bye.
Holy shit, our crashes are going to be extreme.
It's